Ọ̀tẹ̀ mi ò pé ibi tójú ìjà bá wà lẹ́ka kọ́kọ́ lọ. Àwa ṣe tá bá lé àwọn Fúlàní tá bá lé tán a máa padà lọ bájọba láti kí wọn. Àtẹ́wọ́. A ń lọ sí Yewa lánàá báyìí. Torí pé a rí pé ibẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ ni àwọn Fúlàní ajínigbé yìí ni wọ́n ti ń ṣe jàǹbá fáwọn. Family wa gbogbo àgbọn tó ń bẹ lókè òkun ò lè wálé ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n kọ́mọ́ jí wọn gbé gbogbo express ọ̀nà èkó ń bí káàkiri ọ̀nà Oǹdó Èkìtì káàkiri gbogbo lẹ́yìn Yorùbá Fúlàní jí wa gbé wọn pa wá so ìdí nìyí tàbí òfin ọ̀fẹ́ tàkà wọ ọ̀dọ́ ká jáde fúnra ká fáìtì ẹ̀tọ́ wa ká béèrè ráìtì wa lọ́wọ́ àkókò yìí so ìdí nìyẹn tí mo fi ń ṣe pé ẹni Fúlàní ẹ̀sìn náà ajínigbé ni ó kò lórí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Igbongan báyìí ṣé ẹ lè sọ pé peace ti padà síbẹ̀ báyìí.
Àlàáfíà ti wà ní gẹ́gẹ́ àwọn ará gẹ̀gẹ́ ń confirm ẹ̀pá àlàáfíà ti wà so kí lẹ́sìn bẹ̀ nìkan mo sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ síwájú pé kì í ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ nìkan ni àjẹ ká la gbogbo lẹ Yorùbá pátápátá lápapọ̀ láti máa béèrè ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́lọ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ gómìnà Ògùn state náà fúnra wọn náà sọ pé àwọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọ́n fi hàn pé àwọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn tí àwọn ń ṣèjọba lé lórí because tí gómìnà bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù tó ń ṣèjọba lé lórí Ògùn state kò ní gbà wá láì pé káwá fèsì àwọn Fúlàní ẹ̀sìn mẹ́rin náà so fúnra ìjọba ló sọ pé ó ti tó gẹ́ fáwọn Fúlàní ẹ̀sìn mẹ́rin torí pé àwọn tóun ń ṣèjọba lé lórí lẹ̀ ń pa so ìdí nìyí tá fi wá sókùn state lé ní.
ṣé táwọn pàdé ẹ ti ní gómìnà báyìí.
mi ti rí wọn bọ̀dẹ̀ mi ò pé ibi tójú ìjà bá wà lẹ́ka kọ́kọ́ lọ àwa ṣe tá bá lé àwọn Fúlàní tá bá lé tán a máa padà lọ bájọba láti kí wọn. Àtẹ́wọ́. A ń lọ sí Yewa lánàá báyìí torí pé a rí pé ibẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ ni àwọn Fúlàní ajínigbé yìí ni wọ́n ti ń ṣe jàǹbá fáwọn ọmọ Ògùn state púpọ̀ jù so ibẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ là ń lọ sí báyìí.
A gbọ́ pé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n gbàgbọ́ ní ṣóòtọ́ ni àbí ẹ rí support látọ̀kọ̀ Yorùbá.
Èmi ò tí ì rí Yorùbá kankan tí mo lè sọ pé gbàgbọ́ ni ṣètò understand because gbogbo Yorùbá ló dìde ìjà bá ń jà ìjà gbogbo Yorùbá ni ẹ lè rí pé àti mùsùlùmí àti Christian gbogbo ẹnìbọn ní ń jà kì í ṣe pé jà Ìgbòho nìkan gbogbo wa là ń jà gbogbo Yorùbá ló ń jà kì í ṣe pé Yorùbá kan ń gbé àbọ̀dẹ̀fẹ́ nìkan kan káde dúpẹ́ lọ́gbọ̀ àwọn tó wà ní diaspora gbogbo ọ̀nà dìde tán so gbogbo àwọn ọba náà ti dìde gbogbo àwọn ọba ti dìde everybody ti dìde kò sí pé bóyá Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò náà dìde ó ń bínú so gbogbo àlà ń bínú papọ̀ kì í ṣe pé Yorùbá kan ń ṣàgbàbọ̀dẹ̀ so ìjà bá ń jà ìjà gbogbo Yorùbá ni ọ̀dẹ̀ ti dópin ẹ̀ náà kò sẹ́ náà.
Yorùbá nation now.
Mi àbọ̀ ẹ̀bá nǹkan mọ Adéyẹmọ Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho orúkọ ńlá tí ń jámọ̀ láyà bí ara orúkọ tó ń dẹrù bó lórúkọ gan-an. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sùn o torí pé bùrà a kò lè fojú kégbodò láyé títa ríro lẹ̀dá ń kọlà wúrà tó máa dán alànà kọjá dandan o. Ọ̀wọ́n irin ní má bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ̀nà ẹ̀dá kan lè ṣí wá lọ́nà mọ́ ẹjẹ́ àfìmọ̀ṣọ̀ kan ká lè débi re ẹjẹ́ àjọ gbárùkù ti Sunday Ìgbòho ṣá ọmọ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ nílùú Alágbàdo Òde ọmọ atapẹ̀tẹ̀ wọnú omi ọmọ gègèlè wodò sànyà ìsànyà ò rẹ́ràn bàbá yín láàrin ìdí omi kò sì náà ń kán sí yín lẹ́nu ọmọ òkúta mẹ́ta òkè Ìgbòho ìkan ṣe yín ní dábọ̀dàbọ̀ ìkan ní mọ́ rọra ìkan tó kù nígbà tí wọ́n ò mọ̀ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ kí ló dé Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ sí ọmọ òpópó sanran ìgbàgede Ìgbòho sùn wọn láláìsí bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn ní kó ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ẹ̀sìn òní bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ bẹ́sìn bá bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho àfikàn pọ̀pọ̀ sí amúkan yòókù bọ̀ sànyà àtúmúyà rẹ̀ tí ò lọ́rọ̀ gbọ́ àfiṣẹ́rù wálé wàràmùjẹ́ ọmọ onílé ọ̀la àwọn àjòjì tó ń ṣe ségesège tán láwọn ò ní bomi kó sí mu wọn láwọn ò ní bomi sànyà wẹsẹ̀ ìgbà tójú kò fi rí ńkọ́ gbogbo wọn náà sáré bomi kó sí mu wọn sì bomi sànyà wẹsẹ̀ ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta òde ayé ọ̀kan ṣẹ́ ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ọ̀kan tó kù ní gbogbo ayé ti ránṣọ kiri gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá Sunday Ìgbòho onírèlẹ̀ láéláé torí àbá lásán nìkan ń dá òkúta ò ṣe gbé fún wọn o ìmọ̀ràn lásán ni ti balùwẹ̀ kò pọ́sibú kó dòdò láyé ń bí ó kún díẹ̀ títọ́ domi láéláé ìtọ́ mi lè domi Sunday Ìgbòho arógun má ti bí tó ń jà fẹ́tọ̀ Yorùbá ní tilé tó kó.
Yoruba nation now, no going back. Yoruba nation now, no going back. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Aki gbogbo wa. Aku gbìyànjú aku kó lè dá. Ọlọ́run bá Allah á jẹ́ kó dá fún wa. Inshallah rahman. Olóyè Sunday Igboho Ọlọ́run bá yọ wá ní ọ̀run Al-Qur'an Karim. Ọmọ Adéyẹmọ Igboho ṣá o. Owó bàbá Adami yo. Mẹ́sáyà mẹ̀kúnnù ni. Jésù àsìkò tiwa nìyẹn, Ànábì Muhammad àsìkò tiwa nìyí o, àtiwọ́ tó fẹ́ o, owó bàbá Àdámì o, ìránṣẹ́ Olúwa ni, àkàndé èèyàn ni, ẹkùn tágìrì gbéra ẹni jà ni, à ń lé bọ́ lẹ́yìn jagunlabi ńlára wájú, gbogbo ara wájú tún pẹ́rú kílẹ̀ yìí o, bàbá Àdámì ni. Ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ mẹ̀kúnnù wo wọ́n balẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́, ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ mẹ̀kúnnù wo wọ́n bà gbogbo nǹkan ẹ jẹ́, ó sì ń sọ pé no going back kí o, owó bàbá Àdámì o, gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ń ṣe lédè lẹ́yìn yẹn, orí bá wà ṣó ẹ̀ dé kó o dé wá bá wà láyọ̀ o, gbogbo nǹkan ni ẹ tó ti bàjẹ́ kọ́lọ́ ń bá wá dá padà ó àdìpèlé re ọmọ má kú mọ́ ẹ lójú o káyà má kú mọ́ ẹ lójú àwa ta ní ìfẹ́ rẹ ó káwa gan máa yàn kú mo kí gbogbo àwa Yorùbá nation oríjì agúnlẹ́sẹ̀ bùtẹ́rẹ̀ àwa ń bẹ̀ ọ́ gbogbo ìjọba Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n ń rẹ́ wa jẹ wọ́n tún ń rẹ́ wa tà wọ́n tún ní kán máa pa wá. Ọlọ́run dákun wá gbà wá o wa ò lẹ́ni tá a lè ké pè mọ́ ìwọ lolùbọ́ tó lè bá wa ṣe. Ọlọ́run wá ṣe ìfún wa o ká lékún ọpẹ́ o. Làṣọ́nà wọ́n wọ́tà ìlànà ìlànà ṣe káàkiri bàbá dáná.
And a very good afternoon and welcome again. Mo kí gbogbo wa níbikíbi tí ẹ tútù láǹfààní àti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Mo kí ọmọdé, mo kí àgbàlagbà, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà, gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire níbikíbi tí gbogbo wa wà. Orúkọ tèmi a máa jẹ́ Ọláyọmí Kóìkì tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí KOIKIMEDIA. A media that is using its platform to tell the international community and the global world of the crime against humanity, crime against the Yoruba people and the non-Yoruba people that have been put together in 1914 by Great Britain. I'm using this platform to create as many awareness so that we can be able to divide Nigeria. It depends on how many ways and how Nigeria will be divided. An election is not going to solve the problem in Nigeria. It is too late for any election to resolve a problem that was created by British government in 1914. Ìdí tí a ṣe ń jáde kò ju pé à ń kéde fún gbogbo àgbáyé kó lè mọ̀ pé àwa kan sọ pé a fẹ́ wà nínú Nàìjíríà and ẹ̀tọ́ wa ni láti máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀tọ́ gbogbo ọmọ àgbáyé náà ṣe ń sọ pé àwọn náà fẹ́ wà náwọn ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan tó wà. And that is the reason why KOIKIMEDIA is using its platform on a daily basis, 24 hours, 7 days a week, to discuss on the issue that we have been saying that for decades, the Yoruba we have been marginalized in Nigeria. We have been killed. We have not been given the opportunity, and that name Nigeria is not owned by us. It was created on behalf of the British government that decided that for their own selfish interest, nothing more than that, that they will put Nigeria together as a country. And that is the reason why everybody is now asking, are we really having peace, unity, and love, or whatever you might think of in Nigeria? It doesn't matter how long this whole matter will be resolved. But one thing is, some of us are not going to back out, and we are not ready to give in until our demands are met. What are the demands? The demands is just as simple as saying to the international community, why not bring everybody back on the round table, Koto Dikwe crisis marshale, and let us discuss this union, especially the British government that has the stakeholder of this country called Nigeria. The British government knows what they've done, and they can call it back again and say, after 100 years, it's not working. But if the British government or the British institution or the British High Commissioner or even the Queen thinks that the unity that they put together is still working as at 1914, it is not working. It has actually failed every single one of us. And that is something that we need to continue to tell them. Àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá a kì í ṣe jàgídíjàgan. We want this situation to be resolved as quickly as possible, just as the situation happening around the world, depending on which side you are. But it doesn't seem that the international community are concerned about us as the Yoruba people. But they are more concerned about the other, ethnic groups that are also saying that àwọn náà fẹ́ wà pẹ̀lú Russia. They want to have their own independence, and they don't care whether Russia is happy for them to become part of NATO. And we are also saying that we don't want to be part of Nigeria. Fẹ́ wà lára Nigeria, because Nigeria has not given us anything. As I speak to you right now, today is the 1st of March 2022. I am here in London. It's coming up to 3 minutes past 1 p.m. If you're watching from Nigeria, you're 1 hour ahead of us. You can also multiply or minus depending on the time zone you are living, because we are living in different time zones around the world. Nigeria is not a country. And there's no doubt about that, because if anybody is telling you that Nigeria is a country, you are living in illusion. Nigeria is not and will never be a country, because our caller prepared Nigeria. Nigeria was prepared for a reason, and that only reason is for the benefit of the minority that have overruled the majority. Nígbà tá a dẹ̀ ti wò bẹ́ẹ̀ pé okay, kí ni yóò kúkú ṣiṣẹ́? Kí ni ìdí tá a ṣe láti wà níbẹ̀? when we have a better choice. Kí ni better choice ta ní? Òun ni pé káwọn àgbáyé kó wo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kó gbé yẹ̀wò. As I speak to you, Russia and Nigeria has a lot of treaty, as an example. And if you don't know, there's about almost $1 billion worth of produce tó ń kó wá láti China, láti Russia wá sí Nigeria. Lára ẹ̀ ni wheat tí wọ́n ń kó wá, lára ẹ̀ ni mackerel, ìyẹn ẹja tí yàn ń jẹ. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú kan, a ní láti máa import wheat àti ẹja mackerel láti Russia. In tí a lè máa ṣe lórílẹ̀-èdè tiwa nìyẹn, káwa náà dẹni tó máa export ẹ̀ lọ sáwọn ìlú káàkiri. But nítorí pé Nàìjíríà tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ sì ń feel pé ìlú kan ni lórílẹ̀ àgbáyé, wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé kò kí ń ṣe ìlú tó jẹ́ artificial òun ni Nàìjíríà. And it doesn't matter how much you cry, the owner of Nigeria will continue to laugh at each and every one of us as stupid idiots. Just as you can see that the Minister for Education walked out during a conversation between the Nigerian Association of Students and their president and their members, just because he was asked, why is your son also not schooling in Nigeria? He wasn't happy with that, so he had to walk out. And so many ignorant Nigerians across the globe, or in that contraction, still thinking that you can defeat or you can talk to the Fulani for them to listen to you. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ṣì ń assume bẹ́ẹ̀. Ní mind wọn pé we can change the course, we can change the narrative, we can literally say to Nigerians that you are the most gullible people across the globe. You are the most dumbest people, and I don't have any regret saying that. Ẹ̀yin gangan ni ọpọlọ yìí ti yòrò nítorí pé ẹ fẹ́ bá Fulani tayò. A question was only put to a Fulani man. Why is your own son not schooling in Nigeria and graduated here in UK from the university? Rather than sitting down and say, I have used my personal money to send my son to university in UK and it's got nothing to do with you. I am the Minister for Education. We are looking into this problem. We will resolve it as quickly as possible. I have your empathy as Nigerian student. I understand your pain. He literally walked out of the room. And you can see the gullible idiots all over the place, still thinking that we are one Nigeria. Buhari, dead or alive, because every time he has to come back to London and they can put some kind of sucking around his body so that they can keep him alive for another maybe 6 months until his tenure is going to expire. Have you ever seen a UK Prime Minister to come to Nigeria and come and take medical treatment? Ǹjẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé problem wà? Ṣó dìgbà tá bá sọ fún yín pé problem wà kẹ́ tó mọ̀ pé problem wà? Your president is traveling to Kenya. He's going on Mediterranean. He does global trotting. He's been one of the most enjoyable presidents, traveling from one point to the other, and it has not been any useful to any Nigerians or Nigerians outside. But the idiot thinking that we are being signed by APC or PDP to derail the future of the Atole, the man that decided that he wants to become your president. Whether it is Dele Momodu, whether it is even Sowore, because Sowore knows that he cannot make it, but at least he has already declared his intention, and I'm sure maybe some of you gullible Nigerians will even give him the chance. He tried it in 2019. You told him to get out, that his people that apply for those kind of positions should go and do what they call chairman. So he has declared his intention in Abuja today that I'm aware of, because he also sent me the information before they went live. But ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín ẹ ń wo bàbá Tọ́lé tó jẹ́ pé tí Tinubu máa ń káàkiri nísìnyí, right? Kò lè jókòó yẹ́rẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń gbọ̀n, ó ń gbọ̀n bí jellyfish, ó ń gbọ̀n báyìí ló ṣe ń ṣe. ó náà òun youth lòun ẹni tẹ́ fẹ́ tó lọ gbé wá nìyẹn ìyí tẹ́ gbé síbẹ̀ ìyẹn tẹ́ ń pè ní Buhari ìyẹn wọ́n pọ́ǹpẹ̀ àwọn UK government àwọn ló máa ń pọ́ǹpẹ̀ ó ní àwọn kankan tó máa ń fún jẹ tó bá ti fi sí lára báyìí ó lè sùn fún 4 days kó má tẹ̀ mọ́ ó lè má mọ̀ bí òun wà láyé ni àbó òun wà lọ́run mo rí ń bẹ̀ yàwá comfort mo rí ń bẹ̀ bàbá mi Kúnlé Ṣítà mo kí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ti darapọ̀ lórí Instagram like I said owó ní tóun ò bá sí nlé ìwọ̀nba lòun lè ṣe but nígbà tẹ́yìn èèyàn wá ní pé Kóìkì à máa ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nítorí pé mídíà òfin ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun 10 pounds 20 pounds 50 pounds 500 pounds owó tó náà ni nítorí pé iṣẹ́ mídíà ó involve a lot of owó òun ló ṣe fún wa láǹfààní pé the MixLR is up and running as I speak to you and we appreciate those that continue to support but maybe you don't know how you want to support if you look at the broadcast right underneath there it gives you all the options of how you can support it is done it is legitimate it is allowed o lè máa rò pé kí ló dé tó ṣe jẹ́ pé you are mentioning that is because some of you gullibles in a dome or probably those gullibles outside think that when we say I would rather ask you to give me the money than allow Tinubu to say Koiki wá gba 100,000 pounds because I know he doesn't own that money owó tó ná owó tó ẹ̀kọ́ fi tún Èkó ṣe ni ẹ̀yin náà ẹ wo bí Èkó ṣe rí ẹ wo bí Ọ̀ṣun ṣe rí ẹ wo bí Ògùn state ṣe rí ẹ wo bí Ọ̀yọ́ ṣe rí ẹ wo bí Kwara Kogi Èkìtì and all the Yoruba land ẹ wo bó ṣe rí it is like a war zone already gbogbo n tẹ́ ń rí ní Ukraine Nigeria is already in war zone because you are the capital poverty of the world you are the country where terrorists operating with impunity nobody will stop them you will be kidnapped you will be killed so we would rather ask our listeners our audience from around the world to support the platform so that we will be able to continue working day and night. We will be able to push our message even now into the international forum. We can do it if we have enough money. I can use this media to leverage other media to look into our crisis, to look, I know where they are because I'm a journalist here. Mo mọ bí tá ti lè bá wọn, a mọ bá ṣe lè influence wọn so that they can look into our own talk. But if they don't look into it, Omadi Gbas goes and they will not have any other option than to start sending all the journalists. As I speak to you right now, there are thousands of journalists at the border of Poland that still wants to go into the war zone. Bó ṣe máa rí náà nìyẹn nígbà tí Nàìjíríà bá di Gbas goes, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ní pé kò ní di Gbas goes, ẹ kàn tọra yín ni. Pé kò ní di Gbas goes yẹn pẹ̀lú tá à ń tẹ̀lé báyìí. Because the Nigerian Association of Nigerian Students, they will still come out. I've already seen video from Cross River State where they have already tried to block the road and the military wants to attack them and kill them. By the time everything explodes, where all the students understand that they are not idiots, I will tell you, you are not idiot only when you come out and defend your own right. But as far as I know now, every Nigerian student, you are as idiot and gullible because you allow the Fulani Caliphate, some Yorubas, some Igbo, some Ishekiri, and every single one of them. Yeah, that's fine. Go and eat it. Gbogbo wọn pátápátá, you've allowed them, right? You've allowed them to give you what they called a country that is not yours. As a Yoruba man, calling yourself a Nigerian, can you pick this up? Ìmọ̀ àtọmọ yín lájọ wà lájọ máa pò lẹ́nu. Ariwo la máa pa. Yeah. Yeah, put it there if you don't want to bá fi jẹ. Gbèsè bẹ́ẹ̀. Oya lọ jókòó. Lọ wo TV. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yé yín nísìnyí. You tó ń wò mí nílé. You will continue to get angry about Nigerian problem. Nigeria problem was created by Great Britain, the British government, the Queen. You know that Queen, Queen Elizabeth. Àwọn tó create the problem nìyẹn. What they've done is they've just go behind the mirror. They are still at the back. They are the one polishing the mirror at the back. They will polish Buhari again. You would think, how can a 70-year-old man be as fresh as it seems that they just born him yesterday? Buhari is coming here again. The British government knows which hospital they will be putting in. They know which kind of injection they will give him. They know which kind of aura, tomayolare. They know the one they will replace. They will, all these things are secrets. They will not tell you. All they are telling you is coming for medical checkup. Whether they've removed his heart, they don't put another heart. We don't know whether it's real Buhari, whether it's the dead Buhari, whether it's fake Buhari. We are living as a stupid people that doesn't have common sense. Instead of you now to come out, as you say you will do, you are still waiting for that man to tell you what to do. So support KOIKIMEDIA. Make sure you continue to give us all your support, because your support that you are giving us, Kilo, today, what do you want? Go and sit down there. Eh? Oh, you want Actimel? Okay, I'll give you Actimel. Sit down. I'll give you the Actimel. Sit down there. So, àbọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yé yín nísìn. Bọ́mọ bá wà nílé, èèyàn máa ní oúnjẹ tó máa jẹ ní. Okay, give it to me. I'll eat it. You don't. Oh yeah, go and sit down. I'll give you the Actimel. Cake ta fún. Ó náà wọ́n jẹ. Wo cake yẹn nísìn. Mo rí bàbá wa náà Almaroof lánàá tán fi bisikíìtì kan tó wà sweetie nílé wọn. Tó bá tọmọ kékeré kan bá jí èlé ní Ìbàdàn lọ́sàn-án nísìn. Tó bá wọnú store, tó wọnú Shoprite, tó bá rọra mú kéèkì tó kọ̀ sí tó fi sẹ́nu one nut. Ilé ó ti kí n bá kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ o. Cherry, ìtókù lélẹ̀. Fúlẹ̀ lélẹ̀. Máa lọ sọ́nù ní mo fẹ́ fi ṣe. Èmi náà lè jẹ́. Máa lọ sọ́nù, máa lọ jù sínú bin ni. Ó pọ̀ nínú fridge. Kò yẹ yín nísìn. Ó máa jẹ gbà o. Go and sit down. You want the Actimel? Yeah. Yeah, sit down. Let me go and get the Actimel. You want 2 Actimel? Okay, I'm gonna give you Actimel. 3 Actimel. Okay. Ẹja lọ kò ní jẹ́ àgbádùn, ẹja lọ fún Actimel yẹn à ń padà bọ̀. Ilé nísìn ó ń lọ sínú bin ni. Má fún ọmọ ẹ ò lè rí hotel rí gbà. What's that? It's up for you. Okay, go and say I'm going to give it to you now. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ on this short interlude. I'm coming back. Méjì ló fẹ́ mu òun lélẹ̀ Actimel ló ń pè kò jù báyìí náà lọ. Ó mú nǹkan lọ́wọ́ nísìn tó bá mú yẹn tán á mú kejì. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wà òkè ni kò jẹ́ kébi máa pa àwọn ọmọ wa. Àwọn ọmọ yín nísìn wà ń lé nísìn wọ́n ń ta wóróbo lójú títì mọ́tò. Wóróbo ló ń tà. Wọ́n ń ta ẹ̀pà, wọ́n ń ta gúgúrú. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? I cite you, my brother there, Olushola, and every single one of you. I can't mention all the names because we have a lot to discuss today. So, also, if you want to see, we are upgrading our website. We are pushing it. We'll probably get people that would also continue to submit content. What do I mean by that? Lọ́jọ́kù síbẹ̀ yẹn, ó máa jẹgba nísìnyàn. Lọ́jọ́kù sí ibẹ̀ yẹn nísìn. So, I'm a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí upgraded with more, because ẹ̀mọ̀kílá àná mo sọ fún yín pé ó ní kinní kan náà ta tún máa sanwó fún £189 VIMEO. So let me quickly talk about that before we go into the conversation, because about the tenor we will not be able to do much. Let me turn my camera on here so that you can also see me on the camera. I also appreciate those that are also making use of our videos. Please continue to share the video, take it to wherever you want, rebroadcast everything. Adupelo Babawa Wo TV has been doing that a lot. Each and every time it will take the video and rebroadcast it, because ẹlòmíì lè má rí mi rí lórí KOIKIMEDIA. So tó bá jẹ́ pé lórí Wo TV ló ti ń rí, ìyẹn náà dà. Bó bá jẹ́ lórí another blog ló ti ń rí, ara ẹ̀ náà ni. So this is our website, and we continue to upgrade it. We continue to improve on it as well. You want one more? Sherry, ó ti mú yẹn tán nísìn. Àtúgbà kejì. Àwọn màálù Fúlàní tẹ̀yìn jẹ tó lè produce mílìkì. Oya, go and sit down. iPad wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ àti tan TV fún. But ọmọ kékeré ẹ mọ̀ pé a ṣàfi súnmọ́ bàbá. So oye yín nísìn. Bó ṣe jẹ́ kó rí náà nìyẹn tó wáyé pé Nàìjíríà ń ṣiṣẹ́. But Nàìjíríà ò lè ever ṣiṣẹ́. So àwọn ọmọ yín ẹ máa rán wọn ní gúgúrú, ẹ máa ní kọ́ lọ́ máa tẹ̀pà wá kẹ́ tó lè jẹun nínú ilé. Ṣé ayé tẹ fẹ́ gbé náà nìyẹn? Ṣé ayé náà nìyẹn? Ṣé ayé náà nìyẹn? Tí ẹ̀ wá ń wá Àtíkù tó máa wá di president, tí ẹ̀ ń wá Délé Mọ̀mọ́dù àbí Kingsley Moghalu, ó dà pé wọ́n ní kinní náà fi jẹ president. Kí ló ń pè? Emefiele olè, the governor of Central Bank, ó náà fi jẹ president. So this is our website. As you can see, yesterday I spent almost 4 hours working on it, improving on it, see how we can do more. There's a video now. Àwọn video kan wà tí bá ti sọ pé video kan wà èmi ò ní share fún yín, but tẹ́yìn bá ti lọ sórí website wa, you can go and watch it now. Ṣé náà video tí bá sọ pé I dey show yẹn, we will be upgrading them on our website every time. So video tí wọ́n fi gé orí kòkòrò tó bá fẹ́ wò, all you need to do is just go to www.koikimedia.com. Right there, you can now go on tí mo sọ pé Chief Sunday Igboho house. Tó bá ti click lé lórí, I won't play the video, but I'll just show you what it is like. So when you click on this, into my show, Pelumi will be, I think the lawyer that will be working on that picture Kokoro àti governor nìyẹn tẹ́lẹ̀, body ẹ̀ ló wà nílẹ̀ yẹn. But ní towards ibi báyìí, tó bá click, èmi ò ní click lé lórí nítorí social media rules. Kò tí bá gbé lé lórí nísìnyí, ó lè lọ block page wa. But video tó fi gé orí Kokoro òun lẹ́ ń wò yìí. So tẹ́ bá lọ sórí Koiki Media, ó ti wà níbẹ̀. Èyí tó fi ba ilé Ìgbòho jẹ́ òun nìyẹn níbẹ̀. Ṣé ní gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ń wò yìí, ẹ̀jẹ̀ àdògán nìyẹn nígbà tí wọ́n fọ́ nǹkan mọ́ lórí, wọ́n tún wá wọ́ òkú ẹ̀. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ nìyẹn, clot of blood ló ń wò yẹn. Ìtí Fúlàní ṣe fún wa nìyẹn. Tí wọ́n ti fi di bàbá wa mọ́ kíní ìgbà tó lọ sí court lélẹ̀, ìyẹn àwọn Lady K, àdúpẹ́ pé wọ́n ti tú gbogbo wọn sílẹ̀. Ọlọ́run túbọ̀ fún gbogbo wọn lálàáfíà. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ń wò yìí, ẹ̀jẹ̀ yan ní okùn iṣẹ́ jẹ́ rán ẹ̀jẹ̀ àdògán nìyẹn tí wọ́n pa sínú ilé Ìgbòho ní 1st of July. So again, that's the video. Èmi ò ní click lé lórí, but ẹ bá ti lọ sórí Koiki Media. So that is what we're going to be doing now. Any video tó bá wà sensitive, a máa fi síbẹ̀. But again, for us to have a website that will be able to have all this information, we also have to be paying for certain things as well. Also, tó bá click lórí Yoruba Nation as an example nísìn, sórí gbogbo àwọn short video tí mo ṣe níjọ́ òní pátápátá, tẹ́yìn náà bá ní video tẹ́ fẹ́ ká máa bá yín post sórí ẹ̀, tẹ́ bá ti send ẹ̀ sí mi, a máa gbé sórí ẹ̀. Bóyá tẹ́ bá ṣe video kékèké, you can do, I mean, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà níta àwọn tó wà nílé máa bẹ̀rù, ẹ̀yin náà lè ṣe àwọn short video. Kí ni reason that I fẹ́ gba Yoruba Nation kó má ju 2 minutes lọ, so that a lè easy láti máa upload. So again, all that video, you can go there, you can download it, you can share it. It is very, because ẹlòmíì ò tí bá pàdé rí àwọn videos yẹn, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ni wọ́n ti rí, ẹlòmíì ò tí rí. These are all those short videos. So ẹ jẹ́ ká play lè nísìn as an example.
Ìjọba bẹ̀rẹ̀ republic, wọ́n mú ti Sunday Igboho nítorí pé kí ni? Nítorí pé ìjọba Fúlàní òun ló ní kó bá wọn mọ́lẹ̀. Ìbéèrè tí ká máa bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa ni pé ìjà ta ni ti Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí Ìgbòho Òòṣà ìmọ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìjà ta ló ń gbè? Ìjà ta ló ń gbè? Ìjà èmi àtẹ̀yìn àtàwọn ọmọ wa àti àwọn generation tó ń bọ̀. Ìjà tó ń jà nìyẹn. Àwọn Fúlàní àtàwùsá àtàwọn Yorùbá kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n mọ̀ pé tí Ìgbòho bá wà níta tó ń sọ fún wa pé ká ṣe báyìí, pé ká béèrè fún ẹ̀tọ́ wa, tí kò ṣe kó ní ká lọ gbé wọn, ká gbé kùmọ̀, ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí náà yàn pa. Ẹ rántí pé bàbá wa sọ nígbà yẹn hàn pé gbogbo bàbá àti rally, ó ṣe peaceful rally, àlọ́sọ̀ọ̀ṣù, gbogbo state ìlànà nígbà tó wọ́n bọ̀ lé ọlọ́kàmọ́lé. Ẹ ti gbàgbé ni èèyàn méjì lọ pa nínú ilé ẹ̀, wọ́n pa odindi èèyàn méjì, wọ́n kọ́ àwọn méjìlá lọ, wọ́n fi wọ́n ṣọṣẹ́, wọ́n ṣe jàmbá fún wọn, àti ká dúpẹ́ fọlọ́ pé wọ́n ti padà sílé. Ìyẹn ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe di Ìgbòho mú. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ìjọba bẹ̀rẹ̀ republic pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo gan ni ti Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho, ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo ló ṣẹ̀ kó pààyàn? Ìjọba ló pààyàn sínú ilé ẹ̀ nítorí pé kí ni? Nítorí pé wọ́n béèrè fún ẹ̀tọ́. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa nísìnyí,
so these are the kind of things that we have been also adding. So more videos is I've already had to prepare another 20 videos. The next video will be very, very powerful. Oma showing so many areas, but I will not reveal that now. I think those videos should start coming out before the end of today by God's grace. So watch out for that. Go on Koiki Media. So these are all the other videos that we've done there. So you can see there. Also, if you go on the useful links, so Nibi Bye, again, we have one of our partners that also have Yoruba Nation t-shirt, which you can pick up from there. So if you click on this now, click the lórí, agbe lọ sí site one where you can purchase the Yoruba Nation t-shirt. And I've also told them that they should try to find out how they can improve in terms of having our flags. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo Ukraine nísìn àtàwọn ọmọ tó wà ní all over the world. The only thing tó ń jáde tá à ń rí nísìn ni flag wọn. So káwa náà ní as many of that. So you can also, when you click on any of that, it will take you straight to the site of these people that are selling the Yoruba Nation t-shirt, where you can purchase it and they can ship it to you anywhere. I believe in the United Kingdom. I'm not too sure whether America is involved. Also, Eriti Yoruba National Fund, if you click on that again, it takes you straight to Yoruba National Fund as well. We'll be adding more websites till Anoma Debe before the end of today, because I was working very hard yesterday. And also you can see all our links there. So this is under useful website. Again, Fulani attack. Gbogbo atrocity tí Fulani ṣe, a máa kó sí bíbáyìí. Àwọn tá ti kó sí bíbáyìí, àwọn tó ti pẹ́ díẹ̀ ni, àwọn new ones tó ti wà lọ́wọ́ mi máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí uploaded very very soon. So anytime ẹ lè lọ síbẹ̀, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo bó ṣe ṣọṣẹ́ fáwọn èèyàn, we cannot show them too much. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo bíbáyìí ní sinmi àwọn ibi tẹ́ ń wò yìí, nígbà tó lọ sí Ìgàngán nìyẹn. So many of these atrocities, we will be uploading them as well for those of you that wants to see them properly and maybe download them for your own. If you go under more, also this is my Star Radio UK, pictures of rallies, gbogbo rally tó ń ṣe all over the world. Èyí tá ṣe ní Liverpool lélẹ̀. These are things that ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní gbogbo àgbáyé, bóyá ẹ need information, ẹ fẹ́ submit ẹ̀ fún MP yín ni, ẹ fẹ́ bá senator yín sọ̀rọ̀ ni, ẹ fẹ́ communicate pẹ̀lú institution kan ni, ẹ bá ti lọ sórí KOIKIMEDIA, ẹ lọ extract àwọn information yẹn, ẹ download ẹ̀, ẹ lè send ẹ̀ sí wọn as evidence as well. So more of all these are all the rallies in different part of the globe. Like I say, we will continue to add more. Ó dà ń pé àwọn ti China lélẹ̀ or somewhere around that region. Ó dà ń pé 2020 October rally lélẹ̀. So we will continue to add more. Again, some other beautiful pictures and events happening around the globe. So we will continue to add more and more. So adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó ń jáde ní gbogbo ìgbà tá a bá ń sọ pé ká ṣe rally. Tó bá dẹ̀ di on the 5th of March, ìyẹn Saturday tá a fẹ́ mú yìí, a máa tún pàdé ní iwájú number 10 Downing Street. And I'm told that also after that we'll be going somewhere from there. So ìtẹ̀lẹ̀ bá wà ní UK, ẹ darapọ̀. Bá a bá jáde ní numbers, tá a ní a fẹ́ Yoruba Nation, àjókòó sínú ilé wa náà a fẹ́ Yoruba Nation. It doesn't work like that. So again, we'll be adding more into the site as well. So tá a bá tún padà sí òkè lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, tá a bá lọ Sunday more. Also, tẹ́ bá click lórí Lugard. So what I'm going to be doing here as well is already tẹ́ bá fẹ́ mọ ibi tí Lugard gbé kó tó di pé wọ́n create in Nigeria, ibẹ̀ yẹn ni mo ti lọ rí picture ibẹ̀ ó wà nínú bíbá. Who is Lugard? All this information, I'll be upgrading that as well as time goes as we have it. Also, PDF file, àwọn information tá bá ti ní tẹ́lẹ̀, tá rí pé ó wà relevant sọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba Nation, we'll also be adding that as well. Tẹ́yìn náà bá ní nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ share pẹ̀lú wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀. We will add it onto the website as we go along. Also, upcoming events, tẹ́ bá ní event, ẹ ní láti jẹ́ ká tètè mọ̀ so that ká lè gbé sórí site wa. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn tí America fẹ́ ṣe àwọn pastor ológun olúwa, wọ́n máa ṣe rally l'America ní end of this month. We hope pé wá ti fi bàbá wa Igboho sílẹ̀. So ti upgrade yẹn, but I'm sure tẹ́ bá ti send the e-flyer yẹn sí wa, we can be able to upload it there. How do you send those information? info@koikimedia.com, or you can share them on the website as well. So this is what the website looks like. But like I said, we will continue to upgrade them. And if you want to support and donate, you can also look at all this section where you can easily use anyone that is convenient for you. This is just a proposed Yoruba Nation constitution. We're expecting that we should do more of different areas as well. Tabani election, we are now 346 days. Àwọn kan tẹ̀ believe pé yẹ ká kúrò ní Nàìjíríà nínú ọdún yìí àbọ̀dún tó ń bọ̀. Àwọn kan rò pé it's something that we should live for another 10 years, 5 years. Why should we wait for 5, 10 years ká tó kúrò ní Nàìjíríà? Why? We can leave Nigeria anytime we want, but that is if only everybody is ready for us to leave Nigeria. It's not about KOIKIMEDIA, it's not about one person, it's about every single one of us. So as you can see, we are live on the MixLR. What indicate we are live. Only late. So the website where you can listen straight from there. So if I click on that now, so unload lower. So you can listen straight from there. So if I click on that now, Terry, so that is straight from our website. That as I speak to you right now, we have at least about 3 people that is listening somewhere around the world. We've already had about 26. Hey, my Jebao. We have about 26,000 people so far that have been able to listen to the MixLR. Láti ìgbà tí a ti ń ṣe MixLR yẹn, ó dà pé 2020 August ni mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lò. So about 26,849 people have listened so far, which is very good number. That shows that Yoruba Nation has traveled since 2020 when we started this movement. Again, we are also live. Our YouTube will be there. So Babawa Professor Akintoye, nígbà tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ní UMP Olele, you can read more. Yoruba Nation anthem with the wordings as well. And some more galleries will also be uploaded as well. And more other and more other and more other like that. So that is all about that. So we come back now. Again, this is the Yoruba National Fund. And let's quickly just look at the Mayegun, where he is at the moment in terms of, the support for Igboho, Babawa, Chief Sunday Adeyemo. So at the moment, Mayegun will be able to give you the exact figure in total. I'm only working on what I have here. So at the moment, it's almost 23,555, which is about 47% has been raised so far. We appreciate every single donor that has continued to say Igboho must be free and everything must be done to get him out. Now, let's now leave all that and come back to the reality. These are the headlines. Go and sit down. Oma Jegbanisi. Buhari going for another medical checkup. What if you want pump it? What if you suck your blood into water? What if you blood on Kekirisi? Our madam be bilano. So that is the headline. Too many adverts on all these websites. Daily Trust, Daily. Every little thing you just pop. You can't do anything. So Buhari going for another medical checkup in London for 2 weeks. We will mobilize protest. We're gonna listen to this now. But remember that these are your politician children, right? The Minister for Education, graduation in 2017, in UK, you understand? Criticism have trailed the Executive Secretary and the National University Commission, Professor Abubakar Adamu Rashid, whose son recently graduated from a university in the United Kingdom. His son, Adamu Abubakar Rashid, had recently completed his PhD in engineering at the University of Aberdeen, for which he graduated last week Friday. How many of you now in Nigeria, you gullible idiots all over the place? I'm a true Nigeria. You are defending Nigeria while the Fulani continue to suck our money out in the NNP. NNPC. Continue to be idiot there and thinking that Nigeria love you so much. So we're gonna talk about this video. We played that yesterday during the show, Timoshi Laliano, but I'm gonna play it properly this time around. So let's first come here and hear. Let's hear what this guy has to say. Let's hear what this guy has to say. Let's hear what he has to say. What happened? Let's go. Go and sit and say. What happened there? Okay. I'm not sure what is going on. Let's watch this first.
The point I'm on is revitalization of our institution, which is a key for every student to key into the agenda of us. But what you know, you cannot be discussing about the revitalization of our institution without Nigerian students being in that negotiation board. On this note, Your Excellency, Honorable Minister, Nigerian students want to be part
of this discussion. We want to really know what is going on between the ASU and federal government. These are two parents, but these two parents are disappointed us. And as such, we don't have any trust in them. Again, lastly, Honorable Minister, our message is so clear. We want federal government and ASU to find an equilibrium to meet as a matter of urgency to call up this strike while negotiation or anything else continue. We cannot be at home like my colleague said. It's only Nigeria today that get the blood. They say when two elephants fight, the grass suffer it. Like they have said, at the end of every tenure, at the end of every 4 years of Honorable Minister, this is the second time of it. Your salary will be paid. The salary of the lecturer will be paid. We want to really know what is happening. So, if it is for us to take our cross or not, we will be able to take that. So, we are tired of this. The point I'm on is revitalization of our institution, which is a key for every student to key into the agenda of ASU. But we want to know, you cannot be discussing about the revitalization of our institution without Nigerian students being in that negotiation body. On this note, Your Excellency, Honorable Minister, Nigerian students want to be part of this discussion. We want to really know what is going on between the ASU and federal government. These are two parents, but these two parents are disappointed us. And as such, we don't have any trust in them. Again, lastly, Honorable Minister, our message is so clear. We want federal government and ASU to find an equilibrium to meet as a matter of urgency to call up this strike while negotiation or anything else continue. We cannot be at home like my colleague said. It's only Nigeria today that get the blood. They say when two elephants fight, the grass suffer it. Like they have said, at the end of every tenure, at the end of every 4 years of Honorable Minister, this is the second time of it. Your salary will be paid. The salary of the lecturer will be paid. We want to really know what is happening. So, if it is for us to take our cross or not, we will be able to take that. So, we are tired of this incessant strike on our education sector. Nigeria should look at Nigeria who want to migrate from Ukraine to back to Nigeria. It shows the academic attitude of our government toward education sector. That is why Nigerians are leaving this country to study outside the country. Because our government has bastardized our education. They have killed the primary and secondary school education in this country. And you can only see the children of the poorest to attend public primary and secondary school. Now, all our lecturers, I can say it equivocally, that all our lecturers, all honorable ministers, we saw it on social media. You celebrated your son who graduated in the country, university outside this country. We appreciate that.
What do you appreciate, idiot? What do you mean you appreciate that? You see, they don't have the spine. They don't have the balls. Oh no, appreciate the idiot to graduate in UK. Oh no, I appreciate you, Honorable Minister. I appreciate you, idiot. Instead of him to say it as it is, I appreciate you, sir. Your son finished from university. I appreciate you, sir. What are you appreciating about it? What is it that you appreciating? The Tennessee, it's the same guy. Let's hear him here. If you walk out of you, block the whole road in Nigeria. That's all you need to do. Block the whole road. All this grammar where you dey speak, it not go solve any problem. Buhari listen, Untimbo London listen, Otuma pump blood. Out of school children. This was in February today, or I mean 2 days ago. The national peril we must tackle head on. How do you want to tackle this situation when you are still in Nigeria and the Fulani Hausa do not want us to improve, do not want us to go forward? How? This, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń wò yìí, àwọn tó ń bá wa pa yín lọ́jọ́ iwájú nìyẹn táwa ti kúrò ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń wò yìí, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń wò yìí. These are the new breed of the terrorists that they are creating in the northern part of Nigeria. You don't know. Continue to say, go come in now. The Nigerian estimated that 15 million out of school children are dangerous nursery for future Boko Haram Islamists is a notorious fact that can hardly be challenged. But even that is underestimating the peril. Out of school children are not northern monopoly. Yeah, take. On the contrary, they are growing pan-Nigerian pestilence. Àwọn òyìnbó yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ máa break it down. Kẹ́yìn náà lè mọ meaning ẹ̀. So let's go and look for the meaning of this. Kọ́tọ́ bá ti ń lo àwọn òyìnbó ńláńlá yẹn, they're hiding something they don't want you to know. So let's go and look at it.
Pestilence.
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 A fatal epidemic disease, especially bubonic plague. Neither prayers nor demonstration can halt the advance of the pestilence. Bá gbàdúrà kẹ́ gbàdúrà láti ìsìn títí dọ̀la. Bá gbàdúrà. Mo mọ̀ pé nọ́mbà yẹn jù ẹ lọ Bashiru ká tẹ̀ go with their numbers. Tẹ̀ ní láti ká go with ọmọ pé nọ́mbà Nàìjíríà tó bá sọ pé 15 million. That's about o láti multiply it by 3 because already ṣẹ́rí problem tó wà nílùú yẹn wò ẹ má ká tètè kúrò ká máa sọ pé ká wà níbẹ̀ ẹ wo eléyìí nísìn data yìí the more tẹbí bá ṣe ń pa àwọn èèyàn the more tó ṣe máa forí ṣe máa forí gúnṣẹ́ máa wá owó lọ́tún lọ́sì sórí ìwọ tó wà labroad àti ìwọ tó wà nílé àwọn tó máa mọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa wọ́n wà nílé nítorí kí include èmi náà mọ́ torí pé gbogbo àlọ́ máa attack ẹ rò pé Nigerian government nìkan ló ń léyàn mọ́ Nàìjíríà àwọn mùjẹ̀mùjẹ̀ ń léyàn tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ so tẹ bá wo Nàìjíríà nísìn why is my system so slow? I better take down a couple of things because it looks like it's getting slower and slower. Gbogbo àwọn website burúkú àti mọ̀ pé Buhari ń lọ sí abroad so let me take that out. I don't need this anymore. Mo ti ní picture tí mo wá. Alright. So, alright, I think I'm good like this. I'm not too sure about this site. Then Yokuro, come on, that set up with Agbe Sile Lataro. Alright, so at least I got it boy enough so I can take it out. So much if you So this is the figure. Sorry, figure is not even accurate. Tọ́ba sọ fún yín pé 70 million ní gbogbo àwọn Nigerians tí ó wà nínú poverty. Just add another 30 million and just know that 100 million. So why did the remaining 100 million? 50 million nínú ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ mọ́ bí life wọn ṣe máa rí. 100 million lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ there are people living in what they call extreme poverty. Tó bá mọ̀ tán pè ní extreme poverty. Tó bá mọ̀ tán pè ní extreme poverty. You will not want to be part of Nigeria anymore. Wàá máa clamor pé ká tètè kúrò ní Nigeria. Because Nigeria reason tó ṣe máa deny visa because wọ́n mọ̀ pé ìwọ náà fẹ́ sá kúrò ni tó bá ti fún ẹ visa ò ní padà wá mọ́ tó bá fún ẹ lá nígbà tó bá fún ẹ American visa tí wọn náà bá dé airport wọn ṣé o máa fẹ́ padà lọ sí Nigeria kí ló fẹ́ lọ mú níbẹ̀ kí ló sọnù tó fẹ́ lọ mú ní Nigeria ta ló gbàgbé sí Nigeria tó fẹ́ lọ mú kódà ẹlòmíì gan tó bá níyàwó ní Nigeria gan aya tún fẹ́ yàwó mi labroad ni aya máa bímọ káàkiri torí pé I prefer pé kó fẹ́ yàwó mi kó bímọ sí abroad than pé kó náà fẹ́ padà nítorí àwọn ọmọ wo ló fẹ́ lọ bá àwọn ọmọ wo ló fẹ́ lọ bá nílé tí kò lè fún lóúnjẹ jẹ àwọn ọmọ wo ló fẹ́ lọ bá tí kò lè tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ wo ló fẹ́ lọ bá tí kò ní value kankan because bàbá mi àti ìyá mi nísìn wọn ò ní value kankan mọ́ nílé ní Nàìjíríà tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn kò sí value system so èyí tí ẹ ní ká má ti kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà ká ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀ pestilence ló ń pè ó bá lọ sórí òkè kó lọ máa gbàdúrà kó sórí gbogbo àwọn white garment church àti Pentecost àti RCCG àti Redeem àti Winners àti gbogbo wọn àwọn tó ń bọ̀ wá ṣe jàǹbá àwọn làwọn eléyìí tó ń breed lọ́wọ́ ó dà pé bàbá lẹ́kìtì wọ́n wà lórí ìlà hello bàbá. ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ kú ètò yóò dára fún yín bàbá mi.
Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Ojú ò ní ti yín o.
Àmì Ọlọ́run.
Mo ní kí n sọ fún yín ní ilé Èkìtì bí wọ́n ti ń tepo ní 250 naira per litre o.
Ẹ bá mi tún sọ dáadáa bàbá Èkìtì. Wọ́n ní 250 naira per litre. Ó bá yá gbogbo.
450 per litre.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run.
Bàbá mi ìbéèrè kan tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ bá mi bi gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá léèrè.
Wọ́n kúkú ń gbọ́ yín bàbá Èkìtì.
Ní wípé kí ni àǹfààní tá a jẹ nínú.
WhatsApp yẹn ni ó shut down fún rẹ̀. À pè wọ́n padà. Wọ́n ní epo ti di 250 naira per litre. Tó bá wá fẹ́ ra black market, wàá máa ra yẹn ní iṣẹ́ tí WhatsApp yẹn ẹrù tó ń gbé ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ jẹ́ n refresh ẹ̀ kí a pe bàbá lẹ́kìtì padà. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé? Ìbéèrè tí bàbá Èkìtì ń béèrè yẹn, ìbéèrè tó ní agbára ni. Kí ni àǹfààní Nàìjíríà? Ẹ jẹ́ n pè wọ́n padà. Òkè wọ́n ti ń pè padà. Ẹ má bínú bàbá lẹ́kìtì, fóònù ẹ̀ ó kọ́ padà rẹ̀. À ń gbọ́ yín. Ẹ ní kí ni ẹ ń sàn kankan lọ bàbá? Kò tí connect. Ara network problem location náà. Ó máa wà. Yeah?
No.
Okay. Ẹ jẹ́ àpò òun padà. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pè ẹ̀ máa ti pè bàbá Èkìtì nìkan láti fi fún ní preference. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè bàbá, à ń gbọ́ yín sà, à ń gbọ́ yín.
Mo ní kí ẹ bá mi béèrè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Kí láǹfààní tí Yorùbá jẹ lára Nàìjíríà?
Ó sú mi o.
Tàbí wá joyè ọmọ tí mi ò lọ. Bàbá mi jẹ́ àwò báyìí. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa jí láyé yìí tẹ́ni pé òun fẹ́ gbé nínú ilẹ̀ aṣálẹ̀. Torí pé ó mọ̀ pé ilẹ̀ aṣálẹ̀ kò ní mú rere jáde.
Kábíyèsí ẹ̀.
Ó mọ̀ pé nínú ilẹ̀ aṣálẹ̀ kò ní sí omi. Ìgbóná máa wà ń bẹ̀. Ó tó pè ní ìnira máa wà ń bẹ̀. Ṣé tí ọmọ Yorùbá ń gbé nínú ilẹ̀ tó ń ṣọ̀kú wàrà tó ń ṣọ̀kú oyin ìgbà tá a gbé ìgbé ayé aṣálẹ̀. Nítorí pé ní àtẹ́bádé òkè ọ̀yá rí tó bá máa rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àárọ̀ lọ́wọ́ òdì. Tó ló máa ràn bẹ́ẹ̀ òdì ní.
Opposite ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ayé ìrọ̀rùn. Wọ́n fi ògo títí wọn fi tó ayé títí wọn ṣe.
Kábíyèsí ẹ̀.
Adẹ̀gbẹ̀ ìgbé adẹ̀dàkú. Gbẹ̀dẹ̀dẹ̀ náà ìran Yorùbá gbẹ̀dọ̀ kù sínú Nàìjíríà. Nínú kékeré tó fi ní èrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìgbé èrè wo àǹfààní wo àṣeyọrí wo ní Yorùbá jẹ nínú Nàìjíríà. Ìyẹn fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi bi àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa léèrè pé wọ́n kú oríire. Ìdílé youth leader tí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ń gbà. Ṣékíṣékí àná.
Ṣékíṣékí àná. Àtọ́lé.
The new youth leader tí wọ́n mọ̀ wípé ó ń jàyè wọn mọ́lú ni. Owó Yorùbá kan wípé kọ́mọ tó jogún èmi ọ̀jọ̀gbọ̀n.
Kábíyèsí ẹ̀.
Kí bàbá àtijọ́ gbìyà ọmọ ti kú lọ́wọ́ ebi. Nígbà bá múra, I want every Yorùbá youth kọ́ lọ wo ìgbé ayé Lagos State. Ìnira tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lẹ́nìí started from Tinubu. Tẹ́ bá kọ́ lọ́wọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lẹ́nìí mà sà. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gba ohun tó ń pè ní CFO tó jẹ́ pé olórí jìbìtì ni àná yín ní 11 million naira. Ẹ fẹ́ gba CFO nìkan o. Lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta àwọn some lawyer jáde síta tó lọ ń protest pé kíláàsì wọn ti san owó CFO wọn à rí gbà. So ká má wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa common man tó jẹ́ wípé ó ṣọ́ọ̀gù ní kó tó rí 250,000 naira láti ra ilẹ̀.
Kó máa wá 11 million tó fẹ́ fi gba sí ọ̀fọ̀.
They turn Lagos State to the hard state láti live. Gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ kì í pariwo jàgàbá, à ń pariwo one nation, à ń pariwo pé we must remain union. Ṣé ẹ rí sà? Ẹ̀rẹ̀ ká gbọ̀ bí àwọn bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀. Bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ have opportunity, have the power to let Yorùbá go away. ọ̀tà wọn wò pé kárìn kápọ̀
yẹni àṣìbàbà irọ́ nìyẹn. ó ti wá drag wa padà sẹ́yìn 60 years.
ẹni sà the agreement tí àwọn baba ńlá wa sign ní ìgbà yẹn lọ òun ló tó kù sínú ayé wa lénìí tí ìran Yorùbá mò ń tẹnu mọ́ tá a bá fẹ́ rí ògolo tá a bá fẹ́ rí ayé títí wa gbé agbẹ́dọ̀ jáde kó nu Nàìjíríà Nàìjíríà ò ṣe wá lórí mo dẹ̀dú kí ọmọ Yorùbá kú oríire lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí wípé a kú rí oríire ọba àtàwọn ayédè tí àwọn bá ní ìgbà wa jẹ wọn bá wa kí wọn bá wa fọwọ́ pa lórí ọba yìí kì í ní Yorùbá nígbà kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ òun ò ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá nígbà táwọn set of Yorùbá tá a lọ kí ní palace ẹ̀ pé bàbá kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ má wo Yorùbá ràn à ń lọ rè ọjọ́ Yorùbá ò lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la náà ohun tó máa fi dá wọn náà ni pé òun ò ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá ó dẹ̀ jọba lórí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá so mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn bandits tó lọ kí ṣùgbọ́n wọn àṣìṣe
wàá tún padà lọ ọ tún máa padà lọ.
àwọn ọ̀tá Yorùbá ó lọ bàbá mi kó
ẹ ṣe gan ni a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn akọni wa tó wà nílé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ pè ẹ má tí ì pè torí pé bàbá Èkìtì ò gbọ́dọ̀ pé ká má gbé kọ́ọ̀lù wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo àwọn mídíà wa tó wà nílé àwọn tó wà níta nítorí pé gbogbo àná làjọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn èèyàn kan ọ̀dẹ̀ ju èèyàn kan lọ nínú iṣẹ́ tá a gbé dání bólúkálukú ṣe máa gbé kalẹ̀ ọ̀nà tá a máa gbé kalẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ wa bá ṣe fẹ́ sọ òun ló máa ń kàn yàtọ̀ ni. ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sílé bàbá Èkìtì ní 250 naira ní owó epo per litre láàárọ̀ yìí ó ti dọ̀sán báyìí àti gbogbo àti wà lọ́sàn-án báyìí èyí kọ́ tẹ wà ní kọ́ wà 1 hour ahead of us tó bá wá fẹ́ lọ ra black market 450. mo rí ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ Castle Studio èèyàn tèmi nìkan káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ẹ jẹ́ fún yín ní snipu ayé díẹ̀ kan kẹrì lára àwọn fídíò tá a sì fẹ́ release síta ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́yìn jẹ gbádùn ẹ̀ ó dà ń pé bí a bí 24 ní fídíò yẹn ẹ mọ̀ pé kéékèèké ni so màá lọ máa mú jáde lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan tàbáwò kan tán àtúlọ̀ mú mi ṣé kájọ wò ó kó tó di pé a máa release ẹ̀ síta kí gbogbo yín máa wá láǹfààní àti máa pín káàkiri kó lè understand pé ìwọ tó wà nílé tó ń pè rẹ ní ọ̀dọ́ ìyà ni òun jẹ ìwọ tó ń pè rẹ ní ọ̀dọ́ wọ́n ti gba Sátọdé kúrò lọ́wọ́ ẹ wọ́n tẹ̀ tó wá fún ẹ ní Sunday wọ́n ní kó lọ dúró de Thursday ọ̀ǹtì tí gbogbo wa bá sọ pé enough is enough mo rí ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ Adékúnlé Adépọ̀jù I cite you Amayo bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mò ń kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó kù náà mo rí yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ìyá mi gbé mi lékè mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá wa èmi ò ní dúró síbí kí n wá ẹnu wà sẹ́yìn àgbàlagbà lẹ́nu mo kí bàbá wa Olúgbọ́n mo kí bàbá wa Kábíyèsí Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ Ọ̀jájá second èmi á máa sọ pé bí gbogbo yín bá wà báyìí mo bu yín ní 100 years lé èjì yín níbo lẹ máa wà nígbà tẹ bá lọ tán kò ń ṣe ní wákàtí yo bọ̀ mo fún yín àlàáfíà tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ ìyẹn bàbá wa Ọ̀jájá ibò lẹ fẹ́ fi ilẹ̀ Yorùbá sí ṣẹ́yìn rò pé Tinubu ló máa tún ṣe torí pé lọ́kàn ẹ̀yin ọba wa nísìnyí Tinubu ló máa wá tún Nàìjíríà ṣe àbí Délé Mọ̀mọ́dù àbí fún Sowore ìbéèrè ni o mo kí bàbá wa Aláàfin ikú bàbá yèyé mo bá yín fún 100 years kún èjì yín bàbá wa Olúbàdàn ti lọ ẹ wo gbogbo ìlú Ìbàdàn ẹ wo gbogbo àyíká gbogbo bàbá yẹn nísìn property á máa rùn sí báyìí ẹ bá dé ibi tí pálásì Olúbàdàn tó wà ẹ máa gbọ́n òórùn ìtọ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́n òórùn ìgbẹ́ ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan kò ní gas pipeline tó wọnú bẹ̀ ká má ti sọ pé omi débẹ̀ bó ṣe ń jà ní Ukraine jẹ́ mọ̀ pé íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì sì ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n sì ń rómi mu wọ́n sì ń róúnjẹ jẹ nítorí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ oúnjẹ ló ń wọlé lọ́tún lọ́sì fún wọn nísìnyí àwa ta ti ń pariwo pé ìyà máa ń jẹ wá èmi fẹ́ bọ́ international community ò máa ṣe tó yẹn but ìwọ máa sọ pé Putin ló support máa sọ pé Ukraine ló support o ì tí support ọmọ Yorùbá àwọn ọmọ aládé mo kí bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá mi Azeez ẹja jẹ nínú àǹfààní fídíò kan tí mo ti prepare bí ọjọ́ mélòó kan ẹ jẹ́ ká jàǹfààní yẹn fún àǹfààní yẹn tẹ́ wà lórí ètò àmọ́ lọ máa mú wá díẹ̀ ní lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mú kí gbogbo wa a ti prepare ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ máa mú jáde lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ wo eléyìí ìwọ náà wo bí àgbáyé ẹ̀rọ ṣe sọ fún mi pé àwọn àgbáyé ṣorí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń bọ̀ lọ́nà tó jí yẹn ilé ni o gbogbo ilé yẹn ní
Go upstairs then. Want to go upstairs? Want to go upstairs? Want me to switch on the TV upstairs? Want me to go and switch on the TV upstairs? Yeah, let's go.
ní ti gbogbo ìṣẹ̀ṣe ní ti kìrìsìtẹ́nì mùsùlùmí ó máa yàtọ̀ sí ìdí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nísìn ní nàìjíríà ìyà jẹ́ kìrìsìtẹ́nì ìyà jẹ́ mùsùlùmí ìyà jẹ́ mọ́lákà èyí nísìn láti gba yorùbá nation lórí tó wọ development nínú tó wà ló ṣe ṣe máa lọ́dọ̀ tó wà náà yorùbá nation kò ṣe politics kò ṣe ẹgbẹ́ ìgbàgbọ́ ìgbìmọ̀ náà wọ́n ní àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ní gbogbo àgbáyé ìyẹn ṣe sọ fún wọn pé tọ́lá bá ń dáwọ́ ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo àwọn tí ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ lọ́nà tó jí yẹn ilé ni o gbogbo ilé yẹn ló níná lórí tọ́lẹ̀tì wọ́n tọ́jú wọn ní gbogbo mọ́tà lọ́rùn lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ ní wọ́n máa ń káàkiri ó sì fún wa lọ́rùn ilé tí wọ́n máa lọ́wọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ nàìjíríà tá a bá ti gba yorùbá nation wà láì iṣẹ́ àyà láṣẹ ìmọ̀ rẹ̀ ní ti gbogbo ìṣẹ̀ṣe ní ti kìrìsìtẹ́nì ti mùsùlùmí ó máa yàtọ̀ sí ìdí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nísìn ní nàìjíríà ìyà jẹ́ kìrìsìtẹ́nì ìyà jẹ́ mùsùlùmí ìyà jẹ́ mọ́lákà èyí nísìn lábá ti gba yorùbá nation lórí gbogbo tó ń wò development nínú kọ̀ọ̀kan ó ṣe máa rí lọ́dọ̀ tiwa náà ní yorùbá nation kò ń ṣe politics o kò ń ṣe ẹgbẹ́ ìgbàfẹ́gbà. ìyẹn ẹyọ kan ẹja tún play the next one. It's about almost 24 videos. It will take time, but it will go very fast. Let's watch the next one. I'm not sure why now.
Àti ọ̀dọ́ àti ọmọdé àgbàlagbà gbogbo wa la máa ń dànù àwọn máa jẹ nínú ẹ̀. Ọ̀nà Nàìjíríà la wà nínú ẹ̀ sí láǹfààní ọmọ tó ṣe fún ọmọ tó ìyá àti tí wọ́n ìyá jẹ ìwọ̀n tó Yorùbá nation ìṣèlú lówó àti òṣèlú.
Let's go and watch the next one. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo wa. Let's watch this one.
Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí jẹ́ kí n súnmọ́ ẹ̀ tó rí dáadáa. Wọ́n gbogbo ibi tó ń wò yẹn nísàlẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí iná ni. Àwọn olóyìn wa ní títí wà níbẹ̀. Ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan ló ní iná lórí wọ́n mọ ìyàwó ló ní bẹ̀. Ọlọ́pàá ti yé sí ẹ̀kí gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀rọ ìgbẹ̀lẹ̀ láwọn ọ̀pọ̀ náà tí ọmọ jẹ́ nítorí pé àwọn ìjọba ló wà lórí àyíká sí àti tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ nífẹ̀ẹ́ rárá àwọn tí máa ń káàkiri pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ilé àtẹ̀lẹ́yìn wọn abájọba yorùbá yìí wọ́n bá ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìwọ náà lọ́pọ̀ lé àlọ́gbá ní ara rẹ̀ àpàdà wá sí ilé tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ọdún náà wọ́n ní sí ọmọ ènìyàn ló rí ọ̀tẹ̀ ìṣe ní wọ́n ṣe pé ọlọ́run ọ̀dọ́ náà ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo tó wọ́n yẹn
Fídíò àwòrán tí à ń fẹ́ wọ̀nyí lára àwọn fídíò tí mo shoot lórí flight ni òun ni mo fi wọ̀nyí yẹn ó kù díẹ̀ sí ẹja tún wo the next one láà ń pè number 4 la fẹ́ wò nísìn.
Gbogbo ìdí tí ìyá ṣe ń jẹ wọ́n ní Èkó, Ogun State, Ọ̀yọ́, Kwara, Kogi, Ọ̀ṣun, Èkìtì, Oǹdó nítorí pé a ní indọ́sítì ìyẹn ní gbogbo wọn ṣe máa ń lọ sí lóòrùn láti lọ kọ́ ìmọ̀ ọ̀ láti lọ ra nǹkan tó máa wá kà ní Nàìjíríà nígbà tó Nàìjíríà ṣiṣẹ́ ní for 61 years ló yẹ káwọn náà ní indọ́sítì wa ló yẹ káwọn máa wá sí wa káwọn máa wá sọ pé gbogbo tó ń bọ̀ ìsàlẹ̀ yẹn ilé ni o ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan ló ń ṣe ìrànwọ́ yẹn ló ṣe
ṣe ilé ni o ẹ̀ ṣe ní rákò tí o ní títí tó àmì ẹ̀ mo ṣe láti ní gbogbo ọ̀nà yẹn ní nọ́mbà ìdílé lọ́dún àdìfà tó ń tọ̀ wọn àwọn máa wáyé nígbà tábàdà dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè kò wáyé ní Nàìjíríà ìdílé gbogbo àwọn pọlíṣínà yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìmọ̀lá ẹ̀.
Once again, these are all the videos that KOIKIMEDIA I shot while I was on the aircraft traveling somewhere.
Nígbà tó bá travel, nígbà tó rẹ̀ ti travel, tó láti náà plane, òun mo ti fún wọ̀nyí orí plane yẹn, torí àwọn ọ̀nà oríṣiríṣi orúkálukú lọ síbi tó bá wù wọ́n. Ẹlòmíì ọmọ school ni wọ́n ṣe é lọ, ẹlòmíì wá ṣiṣẹ́, ẹlòmíì lọ ṣe fòwò. So tó bá wá wò sàlẹ̀ sórí development náà sọ ìyẹn. So development náà kì í ṣe ní kí n ṣe ẹ̀ má ṣe àdúgbò ṣe ń ṣàpà.
Once again, the video that you're watching are all the videos that KOIKIMEDIA shot while I was on the aircraft. Let's go to number 7. Let's continue. Number 8. Let's go to number, I think we should go to number 8 now. No, number 9. Let's watch number 9.
Yoruba Nation kì í ṣe political party o, ẹ̀ ṣe ẹgbẹ́. Yoruba Nation is a nation that is about to.
Let's go to number 9. After this, we take calls. Let's go to number 10.
For 60 years, Nigeria was in common. To travel. Fulani àti ẹgbẹ́ wa ní ẹlọ́wọ́ wa ṣe bó ṣe láti rí yẹn láti rí ẹ̀ lórí ìgbà tí gbogbo bá sọ pé àṣemọ́ iná ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà ẹ̀yìn ọ̀dọ́ ẹ̀jáwọ́ lẹ́yìn àwọn pọlitíṣà ìkà ni wọ́n jàmbá wọn ṣe fún yín ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀mọ́ a máa dá lóró yìí.
Let's go to number 10, delay. Let's go to number 11. I'm going to share that video on my learning circulation by end of today. But you are just watching it right here for now. Let's go to number 11. Wàá gbọ́ wọ́n ti máa sọ èdè wọn nísìn. Èdè ló máa kọ́kọ́ sọ nínú aircraft kó tó sọ English. Lẹ́yìn iṣẹ́ òfin own land nísìn ni. Bó o bá tẹ̀ travel rí at least wọ́n ti wàá gbọ́ èdè wọn nísìn. Èdè wọn ló máa kọ́kọ́ sọ.
Èdè wọn ló máa sọ nísìn. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí plane bá wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ èdè wọn. Wọ́n ò ní sọ English. Wọ́n máa kọ́kọ́ sọ èdè wọn. Tọ́lá wá sọ èdè wọn náà. Wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ English. Ìyẹn la ṣe sọ pé èdè tí àwọn ẹ̀rọ kó máa lọ sínú extinction. Yorùbá Nation lára kí á kó ọ̀nàdáwọn táwọn yẹ wọ́n ní máa sọ Yorùbá wọn lórílẹ̀ èdè wa mọ́. Ìyẹn la ṣe sọ pé ká dá dúró. Ṣé o pé jẹ́ wọn lọ́sẹ̀ sọ sí? Meeting point of the world. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt. Also, ìyẹn la ṣe sọ pé ẹ má jẹ́ kí àwọn politicians sọ fún yín Nàìjíríà ń ṣe ìlú kò ní language. Yorùbá Nation ìrẹ́ ṣe political party. Táwọn ọmọ ti dá lórí ó sì máa máa ń lò.
Now, I'm going to just play one more, but later on, all this video will be available that you will have opportunity to play it and share it and use it as an education for the benefit of those that are not understanding me. The reason why you are, I think I've got one. Let's see if we can just play one more. Okay, I should play this one. There's a particular one there. Maybe thought it is serve melonje. I did a video of that as well. But let's play this one. Let's watch this one. Upside down. I won't play that one because my tea rotated. But I think I can play this one. Let's see this one. Let's play this one. So fún pé Nàìjíríà kì í ṣèlú. Ìwọ tó wà nínú Nàìjíríà wọ́n sọ pé Nàìjíríà wọ́n sọ pé country ní Nàìjíríà. Ta ló sọ pé country ní Nàìjíríà? Nigeria is not a country. You're wasting your bloody time. Sorry, ògbólé tó wà nísàlẹ̀.
tó jẹ́ àṣẹ wọn àfihàlú akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nínú Nàìjíríà àwọn tó wọ́n àwọn wà lórí báyìí
There's a particular one there. If I can't find it now, I'll just continue with the broadcast. Only continue. I think it's living number. All right. We just continue.
Nígbà tí a bá ti gba ìlú wa, oríṣiríṣi ìlú máa bá wa ṣòwò. Oríṣiríṣi ìlú oríṣiríṣi ìlú owó pọ̀ báyìí ṣòwò ọmọ Nàìjíríà sí ìlú kàkàkọ́ ṣòwò Nàìjíríà gbogbo nǹkan bẹ̀rẹ̀ lójú káàkiri wọn kò lọ káàkiri different places. Ìyẹn làwọn ṣe ń sọ fún gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Àwọn ọmọ aládé jẹ́ ká máa jẹ egungun ara wọn jẹ káàkiri. Ìṣiṣẹ́ àwọn àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ ká gba Yorùbá lè sórí tó bá wà ní sísè gbogbo èrò oríṣiríṣi bó ṣe ń export nìyẹn. Kò sí sí kankan bá wà export. Export gbogbo wọn lórí ilẹ̀ wa. Ju pé kọ́ máa wá máa wọlé tábà gba Yorùbá lè ṣe. Àwọn náà máa dé tàbí máa export sí gbogbo àgbáyé. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀pọ̀ tí mo gbé ìwé ilé lọ́dọ́ àti ìbílẹ̀ òfin ló ṣe ṣe gbé. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀mí.
So lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí akí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ jíire tí ẹ̀ ń bá wa lọ lórí àníyàn pa fẹ́ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Nàìjíríà kì í ṣe ìlú, and the quicker we leave Nigeria for those that wants to keep Nigeria. You might want to enjoy this one as well. I love this one. So let's open the phone line for maybe 40 minutes, then we go back into the conversation. We hope the line will hold as much as possible. Let's watch this one while we're opening the line.
Ọlọ́run ọba tí bó ṣe ohun ló ń ṣọlẹ̀.
Bó ṣe rí látòkè.
Àwọn mi à pé ní Elédùmarè lórí aircraft ní ṣòro ní báyìí nílé. Sórí Ọlọ́run ọba yẹn kò kì í ṣe alábòsí.
Okay, we have a caller. Let's go to that caller. Hello, caller. Ẹ káàsán.
Pẹ̀lẹ́ o, ẹ kú ètò.
Ètò ni ẹ sà.
Wọ́n ní àwọn lè pera wọn lè politician wa lọ́wọ́ ló pariwo pé àwọn èèyàn mi porúkọ wọn. Wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé bí mọ́tò bá pajá àjàdí. Ọbẹ̀ ń pe àjàdí lé kóòtù bẹ́ẹ̀ náà máa pe ajá àjàdí. Kò sọ̀nà náà máa fi pé ajá fi àjàdí sílẹ̀. Bí méjì pé orí gbogbo wọn dàrú. Kẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ní sọ fún wọn lòtítọ́ ẹ̀ tó dídí. Irú Tinubu lè ti wọ 90 máa pera ẹ lọ ní YouTube. Ṣé kó ń ṣèpè fọ́mọ ìràgbìjì yẹn? Àsìkò ti tó kí gbogbo wọn máa jókòó sójú ọ̀kan kẹ́ ẹ̀ para wọn. Kò sẹ́lẹ̀ máa pa wọn máa para wọn náà.
Bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn bàbá.
Àsìkò ti tó náà máa para wọn bí ibẹ̀ sí pé àyà wọn ti kí. Kẹ́ẹ̀mí fìyà jẹ àwọn ènìyàn, kẹ́ẹ̀mí mú ẹ̀jẹ̀ mẹjẹmẹjẹ ní gbogbo wọn wá àtìgbà náà ti wèkó. Ó dàbí wípé foundation náà fi ṣèkó kí kòsọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ tí yìí lè bára wọn jà kẹ́ka Èkó lẹ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn British yẹn. foundation ìjàlè wà ní gbogbo Èkó rẹ̀ ṣe ní gbogbo àwọn àwórìnà ọ̀dẹ̀ tí bọ́ládé lórí káńdà gbogbo arúkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ oníjàgídíjàgan tẹ́bí fi wọ́n jọba gbogbo wọn ló máa wọnú kòtò àkórà wọn jọ àwọn ìṣolílẹ̀ àgbàlẹ̀ wọn padà lọ́wọ́ wọn gbogbo náà kójọ ọlọ́run àgbà lọ́wọ́ wọn pátápátá káfọmi ṣọ̀wọ́ lọ́wọ́ ìlànà ìjẹ wà látọdún 1940 gbanọlẹ̀ pátákẹ́dẹ́ lọ́wọ́ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sọ́ndìlé wa lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run wọn fi jẹ ìyá yẹn jẹ wọn ti lé wà dókè òkú kò tẹ́lẹ̀ ilé ìwà lẹ́sẹ̀ yìí
ilé ò ṣe lọ.
Ọmọbìnrin lọ́wọ́ àwọn lè wà ní Ukraine. Àwọn ti wà ní Ukraine sáwọn lọ́wọ́ wọn ò fẹ́ wálé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ọ̀fẹ́ wálé.
Bí ṣe pé wọ́n ṣàwọ̀ lórí fìyà jẹ gbogbo wa. Tó wọ́n ṣàwọ̀ kó àṣọ gbogbo ìlú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ láti 2015. Káwọn fi nípa wa kémi fìyà jẹ gbogbo wa nílùú Nàìjíríà. Gbogbo mainstream media kò sí kankan nílùú wọn lè gbé. Aláwa lè wà ní Manchester kọ lẹ́tà sí gbogbo wọn ní. Almost MP àwọn MP ní kò sí nǹkan kan lè níṣẹ̀lẹ̀ pé nǹkan mi jà sílẹ̀ là ọ̀fẹ́ lílì kọ́lẹ́tà yẹn lè ṣe olórí ní Manchester ó ti kù sẹ́yìn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èmi mọ́ sọ̀yàwó àkórajọ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lẹ́tà sínú ní MP wọn ní ìrọ́lọ́ mi pàgbọ́ nǹkan mi jà sílẹ̀ là. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti gbé news ọ̀kan ní ìjọ òtítọ́ ọ̀hún ní fake news là. Báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ gbogbo olùbí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ní Russia ṣe láàárín ọjọ́ méjì gbogbo àgbáyé ló ti gbọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni gbogbo àgbáyé ló bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n mọ tó ń ṣe wọ́n ń suppress news yẹn ni gbogbo tó lọ Nàìjíríà wọ́n mọ̀ wọ́n suppress ẹ̀ ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mọ olùbí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ dáadáa ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo ṣe rólì jẹ́ tálákẹ́wò 2016 ní Buhari ìwà ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú Archbishop of Canterbury ṣé mọ̀ pé ọkùnrin yẹn òun ló jẹ́ olórí Chevron náà ti gbé wá ṣe olórí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mo mọ̀ ìyẹn.
Kéde yẹn ó fi hàn pé òun àti Buhari ti jọ́ọ̀dẹ́ láti gbà ní Buhari jí 2.8 billion yearly PTF. Náà ti fi ṣe papọ̀ yẹn náà ti wá papọ̀ kéré fi ṣe sìmẹ́ǹtì tẹ́lẹ̀ bí 2016 ní ìwá yẹn ní UK kárẹ̀ kúrò ní EU ajẹ́pọ̀n ti pàdé àpòpọ̀ lórí epo ẹ̀ ti fìyà jẹ wá torí ẹ̀ náà pé mí ṣe gbogbo náà mí ṣe. Ọlọ́run tó tójú àwọn èèyàn wá sílẹ̀ láàárọ̀ torí irú Èkó yẹn sẹ́yìn kò tẹ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀ lè fẹ́ mọ̀ pé Àwórì ló lílẹ̀ ló ṣe kíní kan wọ́n ti lé gbogbo wa dànù kẹ́ẹ̀ ti ṣíríkì gbogbo wa ṣe bí ẹgbẹ́ orí gbogbo àwàlé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí kéméjì ìyá yìí káwàlé náà tútù kẹ́míkájọ àfi èdè náà ṣe àìsè jiná. Àdẹ̀wálé bẹ́ẹ̀ kí mi fi àjẹrà kò sẹ́ni ilé lọ lé kébù mọ́mílà kí wọn torí wọn máa kidnap wa ṣé báwo èèyàn wa náà ti kó lọ láti gíní lójú wa ní Benin Republic àwọn olóṣèlú lè sọ pé òun jẹ́ gómìnà Ògùn sí Èkó lè làgbà wọn lẹ̀ lébẹ́ wọn ti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa wọn lè jókòó kẹ́mi fi àjẹ gbogbo wa kẹ́mi pa wá dànù.
Ilé òṣèlú. Ilé òṣèlú.
Àwa tó tẹ wà ní gbogbo ìgbòye tá wà ní gbogbo gbàdágìrì yẹn ó dàbí pé wọ́n tiẹ̀ ti tà wá fún àwọn tó wà ní Benin Republic kò sí kankan tó tiẹ̀ ń sọ nǹkan kan nípa gbogbo torí kò sí ẹni tí gbogbo wọn bá ń sọ. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ ti fìyà jẹ wá kò sí egun kankan ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ Àwórì kankan ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ torí wọ́n tiẹ̀ ti gba gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n dẹ̀ fi tì olórí fún wa gbogbo wọn tó bá ti fún wọn ní change díẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n ti lọ sórí òkè wọ́n lọ sápamọ́ sí àárín ìkókò sí kankan tó wá sí nínú wọn. Ìyà yóò pọ̀ jù o torí kò sí báwo lèèyàn ti fẹ́ lọ sílé tó bá lọ sílé láti gbogbo airport ni wọ́n ti máa fún gbogbo ẹ̀mú ẹ̀ lónìí. Ìyà yẹn wo kí àwọn èèyàn wa kọ́ lórí gbogbo àwọn tó ń sáré káàkiri tó ń sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ ti fún ẹlẹ́sàn kò ní kálukú mọ̀ torí kò sí bí ẹlẹ́sàn bó ṣe fẹ́ tẹ̀rẹ̀ nítorí pé wọ́n ti pín gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́ already nígbà tí àwọn ní 19 states mélòó làwọn ní.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni báwo la ṣe fẹ́ fáwọn wálẹ̀.
Àwọn tí ò tiẹ̀ tó 19 wọ́n ti pín àwọn state kéékèèké wọ́n pín mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́ wọn á pín ní state wọ́n ní àwọn èèyàn wà níbẹ̀. Nàìjíríà nìkan ni wọ́n ti máa gbin àwọn èèyàn ibi tí oòrùn wà tó lé àwọn èèyàn ni wọ́n máa sọ pé èrò pọ̀ jù níbẹ̀. Kẹ́ni pé orí ó dàbí pé orí àwọn tó jẹ́ pòfẹ́sọ̀ gan pàpà orí wọn kò pé mọ́ torí báwo ni àwọn
ọpọlọ ti
àwọn ni
yòrò.
wọ́n tún máa ṣe exam malpractices àwọn tó máa sọ fún wa ní tàbá wà nílé wí pé tẹ̀ bá kíyàn wò ó ní àwọn máa fèrè ẹ̀ àwọn gangan ni wọ́n tún wá ń jí ìwé wò fún gbogbo àwọn politician tí wọ́n kankan.
Àwọn ni bàbá.
Àyà irọ́ pọ̀jù.
Àwọn ni ẹ ṣe gan-an bàbá.
Gbogbo ìtàn lọ sí kí àwọn èèyàn wa kó dìde o. Gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ ìkùn, gbogbo àwọn tó wá láti gbági kí wọ́n dìde o. Gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ èèyàn wa ní ìrìnàwó ìgbẹ́ dìde o. Nítorí pé ìyẹn wọ́n ó dàbí pé wọ́n ti ká ìdí wa rí rẹ̀ kò sí wọ́n ti ka àwàtàwà ní ikùn lọ́wọ́ mọ́ àjíjẹ́ kú last gap lóníkàlùkù lọ yìí.
Ẹ ṣe gan-an ni. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣe gan-an ni bàbá wa. Amari Iba. That was a very brilliant caller there, one of our fathers, and we have so many of them, that àwọn bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ kàwé gan, irú àwọn bàbá tó pè àtàwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tó máa ń gbọ́ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ, wọ́n kàwé gan, so ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn ló jẹ́ fún wọn pé wọn ò lè padà lọ sílé. Mọ̀ tó mì pé kíyàn má lè lọ sílé padà. Ó dáa pé àwọn kan rò pé ẹ̀yin sì ń wo ilé tẹ̀ ń lọ pé ẹ lọ ń ṣe 2 weeks, àní kẹ́ lọ settle down là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Nàìjíríà ń ṣe ibi tí wọ́n lè settle down sí àfẹn tó bá fẹ́ parọ́ fún rẹ̀. Àwọn tó wà nílé àwọn gan wọ́n wà nínú hílà ìlò irú àwọn bàbá wa Ọmọlúkà, bàbá Èkìtì, bàbá Gbàgede Ìmọ̀, ọmọ Omíyalé, mass burial àtàwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, Òmeyọ̀, ọmọ Bọ̀tá, pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé náà. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé concept tábánikà tẹ̀ wá gbé nílé pẹ̀lú yín. Ìkan náà ọmọ wa kan níṣẹ́ ó pè mí léni nísìn, ó ní bàbá, ó ní landlord má ti kíkọ owó rẹ̀, ó wá bọ́ọ̀sì òun mọ́nu ilé láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ pé torí owó ilé. Lára àwọn ọmọ wa kan tájọ́ ń ṣe Yorùbá nation. The pain is getting high. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ìyá wa Comfort for the super chat. I just spotted it. I almost missed it, but ẹ dúpẹ́ fún yín. I cited my mom on one of the thread, so I can only say a good afternoon and welcome to the broadcast. Ẹ̀yin náà láǹfààní àti èmi àtọmọ Oòduà alájọ ń pò nínú ilé látàárọ̀, bó ṣe ń wò. Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa tí wọn ò ní kó wá sí jókòó síbẹ̀. No, you can't sit on my lap, no. Okay, if you're gonna sit on my lap, I'm gonna change the scene. Yeah, come and sit for a few minutes. Come. Where's your iPad? Upstairs. Your iPad is upstairs. So we'll take a couple of more calls to Mama FDB 3. And then what happened? Count 2. Is that 3? Yeah. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí akí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń bá wa ká lọ lórí ètò náà. Okú Kokoro is still èèyàn kan ní this man is an entertainer. Ṣé bàbá wa tó pè lẹ́ ń pè ní entertainer? Yeah, your big iPad is upstairs. Go and take it. Go and get a big iPad upstairs and come back downstairs, okay? We have a new caller. Let's pick the call. Bàbá wa kan náà lè tún pè wá. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè. Ẹ káàsán sá. Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Gbogbo àwọn kan táwọn ẹgbẹ́ àwọn tó wà ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wa wọ́n ti already fi wá sí ẹgbẹ́ kan. Wọ́n ti most of nǹkan tó ń lọ ní world nísìnyí àwọn èèyàn wa wọn ò ní access láti accept àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n kàn ráyè láti subscribe láti kàn ka headline náà mọ àwọn nǹkan tó ń lọ because kò sí náà kò sí kí náà pè the unlimited data tí ẹ máa ṣe tí ẹ pé o lè ṣí news nílẹ̀ látàárọ̀ di alẹ́ kò tí ò ní sí pé bí ẹnìkan ń jáwé yàtọ̀ sí oṣù kan tó ti load. So ṣe ní gbogbo àwọn kinní yìí ó ń jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wa gbogbo nǹkan tí àwa tí a jẹ́ pé a ní àtẹ̀lé àti jáde la máa ní a follow ní jù ká má parọ́ àwa la follow ní jù that they follow a lot of agitate lórí Yoruba nation. So, but a lot of people don't understand more damage yẹn ó dà bí kò pay ni wọn. Ṣé ikú náà bá jáde kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ìyẹn máa bí damage yẹn bó ṣe rí. Ó dẹ́ gbé bí sáàpù fún mi sí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ nígbà tí mo ti kúrò ní ìlú nígbà kan. Mo máa ń láìpẹ́ bí kí bá dé ìlú òyìnbó ìyà funfun ni máa fẹ́, ìyà funfun ni máa bá lọ, something like that. Ṣé nígbà tí èmi náà ti wá ń travel láti nígbà bí 2014 tí mo ti wá ń travel, mo wá dislike wọn tẹ́ pé mo ò like wọn rárá. Mo ṣe kúrò ní bíṣì sí tí mo wá lẹ́yìn. Mo sáyé ibi tó ń wà mo kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Mo ò tẹ̀ tí ń bẹ̀ pé inú wọn rún mi nínú bíbí because àwọn náà sọ láìpẹ́ wa ju bí a ṣe wà ẹ̀kọ́. Ẹni tí ò bá mọ̀ kò ní mọ̀ náà ni ó ṣe wọn máa wò pé òyìnbó ni o, òyìnbó ni o, òyìnbó ni o. Nígbà gbogbo wọn kan tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa wò láti lè mọ̀ wípé àwọn pípé tó fàyè wa jẹ́ kò sí asset láti wò. Imagine kò sí irú bá ṣe yẹ pé a nìkan mẹ́fà ṣe látara ọ̀dàlẹ̀ orí tó san náà ló máa san. Ṣé ọ̀rẹ́ sáà gbogbo onípé kò sí náà kò sí ẹni tí ò lè ṣe tó ò lè ṣe owó náà sára kì í ṣe iná. So òye yẹn ò yé wọn. Mo ò dẹ̀ máa bí a ṣe lè ṣe tó yẹn lè yé wọn. Kò tó ní ẹ bá yé wọn everybody àti jáde sí street all the best everybody àti jáde sí street. Ìgbà tó ń fa táwọn Ukraine kan fast food kò tó yìí dá ní òbí ti Ukraine náà owó ní kí CNN ni wọ́n wà ní sísìn mi sọ̀rọ̀ ní òbí tí wọ́n fún anything because a ti jẹ ìyà tó ju báyìí lọ a fi ìyàwó lẹ̀ a fọmọ sílẹ̀ a fi bàbá dé oríyá mi fún bíi 4 years sí everybody fi wò tẹ́lẹ̀ tó máa so táwọn náà bá ń lọ́ọ̀sì àwọn èèyàn wọn náà tán léyìn wọn everybody náà kó anybody wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kó yéye òye wọn àwọn àtàwà ní àwọn akakó ní Nàìjíríà ní kalòyè ní pé and then miss àwọn a lot of things nílé o. So if there's anything ṣáàtì ó lè jẹ́ kí òye wọn.
We will continue to do our best. That's why we are also doing these short videos that will be going out almost all the time. So yeah, no problem. We must not give up. All right.
Give up, sir.
All right. If we keep saying we don't have to be antagonistic that way, we must do everything that if you let's go to the new caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Koyeko.
How are you, sir?
Personally, I really appreciate what you are doing, sir, and I've been inspired by what you have been doing, honestly speaking. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ará tá à ń gbé ní Nàìjíríà, especially àwa ọ̀dọ́, àwa ní ìṣòro ara wa. Because àwọn tó ń fìyà ń jẹ wá, àwọn náà là ń sá tẹ̀lé. Why? Because oúnjẹ ojúmọ́ ìṣòro tá a ní nìyẹn. Tá bá ti rí owó oúnjẹ ojúmọ́ tá bá ti jẹun a ti gbàgbé ìyà tá ń jẹ. So ní ó ṣe dàbí pé nǹkan tá ń ṣe ó difficult. I mean tẹ́ bá wo gbogbo effort látòrí bàbá wa Sunday ṣe Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho, tẹ́ bá wo effort tí wọ́n ti put tó bá ṣe pé ibi tí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tí wọ́n ti mú kò yẹ kí a wà ní stage tí a wà yìí mọ́, because ká níbi tí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tó rí wọ́n ti pé dáadáa ni I'm sorry to say ó yẹ kí bí bàbá ṣe jáde nígbà yẹn káwọn èèyàn jáde pẹ̀lú wọn gbogbo wa á pa wọ́n pọ̀ by now orin mi làbá máa kọ. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn olóṣèlú ti àdónù mi ìmọ̀kan tí wọ́n ṣe sí àwọn èèyàn wọ́n fi wọ́n sínú ìgbèkùn. Àwọn èèyàn ready láti liberate ìyà. Àwa tá a sí nílé àwa là ń rí pé wọ́n ń jìyà wọn ò rí pé wọ́n ń jìyà àwọn ti kálá àti ká ní wọ́n ti discover pé ìyà á máa ń jẹ wá láti gbára wọn àwọn Yorùbá máa sọ pé ọjọ́ tí èèyàn tó bá ti mọ̀ pé òun wà ní ìṣòro wá ní ọjọ́ yẹn ló bọ́ bọ̀ àwa àwọn tó wà ní wọn tí mọ̀ pé wọ́n wà ní ìṣòro àdẹ̀mọ́ how long ló máa tẹ́kì wọn kójú wọn á fi là I really wish kójú wọn là bóyá kọ́ náà ń ṣí wọn lójú ni àbí kí wọ́n I don't know I just wish kí nǹkan kókò ṣẹlẹ̀ kí wọ́n rí pé inú ìgbèkùn ni wọ́n wà. Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́ a máa gbàdúrà máa lọ orí òkè àdúrà àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wà àmì Christian àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wà àlè tó jẹ tó lè tẹ́kùn sí ká sọ pé Olúwa jẹ́ kí oúnjẹ ìsinmi lẹ́nu kò possible you have to take step by yourself I mean you have to responsibility wà láti mú oúnjẹ lọ sí ẹnu so àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wà a máa gbàdúrà kọ́nà ṣiṣọ́ Ọlọ́run ló fẹ́ wá bá wa ṣe ọ̀nà ni àbọ̀nà ló fẹ́ fún wa lómi àbọ̀nà ló fẹ́ fún wa níná a ní manpower a ní resources láti nǹkan tá a ní láti lè ṣe fúnra wa Ọlọ́run ti fún wa ní resources láti acquire láti lè ṣe àwọn nǹkan tá a need but àdúrà ò lè ṣe àwọn nǹkan kan àwa ti kan lára wa la ní láti dìde láti ṣe so anyway.
Thank you very much.
Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ẹ kò ṣe mo really appreciate it and God will continue to help you and bless you the more the strength tẹ nílò àti gbogbo wa the Lord will continue to give to all of us.
Amen.
We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you sir. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí a kí gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa ẹ̀yin ọ̀nkú wa ẹ̀yin tí Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí ìmọ̀ yín kó jọba ẹ̀yin tí ẹ mọ̀ pé ó jẹ́ ká lọ yàtọ̀ sáwọn tí wọ́n ní ká wà nínú Nàìjíríà. Okay, I'm coming. So but tá a bá lọ inú ìyà yẹn náà la máa wà mò ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sórí bíbá àwa padà wá sórí conversation yẹn. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ń gbé kọ́là yìí tẹ́ bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ èmi ò ní lè dáhùn yín for few minutes but àwọn èèyàn gbọ́n kan tẹ́ ń sọ ẹ go ahead.
Good afternoon, KOIKIMEDIA.
Yeah, good afternoon.
My name is Charles.
Yeah, good afternoon. Just continue. I'm not on the seat for like almost a minute, so just continue.
Okay, I'm also an activist from the Biafran section, and I just have word of encouragement to you and to the rest of the Oduduwa Republic activists. They say Rome is not built one day, and consistency is the key. There's an adage in our language that says, when you take a child belonging and raise your hands up, when your hands start hurting you, you're going to drop it. So all that matters in all of this is consistency. It doesn't matter the momentum that we are at the moment. As long as we keep on with the gospel and being consistent with it, it will definitely come to a point where it will gather enough consensus to move the motion that is desired. Obviously, every day when you look into Nigeria, you see that the Nigerian economy is crumbling.
I don't think a lot of people are really even looking at that. As much as we talk about the Fulani attack, we're not even talking about the crisis of the a country that the economy is completely out of the bracket. Do you know that some countries now, like I think some of the oil companies are pulling out their assets from Nigeria? It's because we are not really talking about those gray area. So people tend to think that it's about the Fulani attacking us in the bushes, but it's a bigger picture more than that, because Nigerian economy will not survive, in another couple of years.
Yes, there's a reason why information is not well circulated in Nigeria, because a lot of Nigerians they don't care about looking at statistics and the information.
Yeah, the data.
Because they are so impoverished, they are so frustrated. All they want is go out there, get 500 naira for a day, or they manage just to put food on in their stomach, you know. But obviously, what we are doing on the media side is helping. Obviously, is helping because the awareness has been so immense, and we have done a good job in that aspect. So it comes to a time where the crumbling of Nigeria is obvious, but to the layman, they still see human beings walking up and down on the street of Nigeria, vehicles moving, blaring their horns. You understand? So they are still very ignorant
of the reality.
On ground, of the reality. So today they look at Russia, they look at Russia versus Ukraine thing, and then you look at the Nigerian students who are stranded, and then you look at the Minister of Education, just like you rightly said, who his child is in abroad schooling, and you have these institutions, and you people who claim to be on their right sense of mind is defending the same institution, which was not able to give them choice of education, choice of light, choice of road, choice of nothing, no basic amenity, no hospital, no guarantee that you can wake up. There's a musician from the Yoruba land, I've forgotten his name, but he said, no light, no light, no light. And this song was sung before I was born, you know, and then in the same song, he said he wished that he can wake up the next day. It means there's no insecurity. So from that time, before I was born, I'm about 40 years. So that man was the age of the Shina Peters. And today, we're still talking about no life, no life. We're still talking about, I want to wake up. I wish I can wake up. You know what I mean? So when we begin to actually evaluate these things, you can see there's no future with Nigeria. No, it's no future. It's going deep and deep, and the cracks are being very broad every day. Obviously, there is no history in the school curriculums, so there's no avenue for learning the actual history of these institutions. If you watch the United Nations resolution meeting that happened, I think that was yesterday, a Kenyan minister, a Kenyan foreign minister, said something about how the constructions and contraptions of African nations have really affected. When the BBC actually threw more light on that, even they interviewed the man, he said that Africans had existed on their own unique and their own, they were intertraded, interrelated without no boundaries. But the colonization and the occupation of Western communities have really put in a lot of gap in our midst, a lot of divisions in our midst. That as long as we use the Ukrainian and border as a case study, Ukraine and border and the Russia conflict as a case study, we must not also forget that African continent is watching. And it comes to a point where it will be a clarion call for everybody to begin to remove these barriers for a better coexistence. If you look at the UK today, UK is comprising of a couple of nations together, and nobody is saying must. By must, you have to remain as one. Or nobody is meddling into the affairs. You look at America, the same thing. You look at even the NATO members. Nobody is saying or imposing any sort of sanctions or coming to devote their territorial integrity. But as an Africans, we have to ask ourselves, why is it that we are allowing such people like the French occupation in the African continent, the British occupations, the Americans, why should we Africans condescend to the point that we cannot have the...
because we are not ready, to put a full stop on it. If we are all ready to put a full stop on it, we won't tolerate that anymore. It's because we are all still giving it the room, and until every one of us say enough is enough, and we work collectively to put the plug down. So we will continue to have that same problem. Anyway.
So if you go to Africa, like Nigeria, for instance, everybody's complaining all the petrol, like the our father that called.
Yeah.
He said the petrol has gone so high.
Yeah. And we already saw that coming anyway, even before this crisis, because we knew that they were meant to increase the fuel scarcity. It was meant to go up around February when they pull out the subsidy. So they've done it in a way by bringing in this adulterated, petrol. I mean, how can you bring in an adulterated petrol, all the way from outside Nigeria into the country? So what company, prepared it? Because we have sent them a crude oil. They are meant to send back a proper, finishing goods. And all they've done is they've given us something that is not even up to the standard. So that means they've allowed us to leave their offshore from whatever country this produce was coming from, whether it was Belgium and some other countries. So you can see, you can even see that, until we all say enough is enough, I don't think we're going to go anywhere than just having this analysis that our fathers and our grandfathers have done for like almost 60 years. Because that's what we're doing again now. We're doing analysis about all these issues, when we should be tackling it head on with whatever way, even if you have to be, the other way that people don't want to always talk about, to fight it out. Because if not, analysis is what we're going to be doing, and the next generation will come back and do the same analysis.
Of course, that's it. We must continue. The fact that our leaders of these two contentious platforms, which is the Biafra and the fact that they are under captivity at the moment means that we have a deposit.
Okay.
We must have this in our consciousness. We have a deposit, and this stands as a point one for us. We're looking up to them. They are there. And as long as they are there, we must not forget the fact they are there for a purpose. They are there as a deposit. They are there. They are saying, okay, we are here for you. Our kids will not be forgotten. Our files will not be thrown away. Therefore, you have to always be consistent.
All right.
They're not in a hurry to come out. They want to come out with something.
Yeah.
If they have forsaken us, if they have been wary for 1 minute, they are taking probably all the offers.
And they're gone. Yes, you're right, and I totally agree. All right, because
every day they are steadfast with their beliefs and what they've decided to do for humanity. So we must applaud them, and we must also support them at all times.
Right.
And I must remind us once again that we're losing our youths on the ground. Every day there are killings and what have you. So, and obviously you could still look at the Western media now. They are all only propagating the plight of the Ukraine.
Yeah.
And they're not looking at what happened to the Russia. Has anybody been killed in Russia? Has any shelling been thrown to Russia? This is the same way you see Nigerian media. All
right, I'll play that. There's a particular video I'm going to play to buttress that because of the time constraint. But I do agree with you that if we allow the Western media, to take over what we are discussing, they've actually put it on their own way. And that video I'm going to play, I'm not sure whether you were with us last night, but I'm going to replay that same video, and that buttress that exactly what you were saying in terms of the bias of the Western media. People are being killed in Southeast as we speak right now. There's genocide even happening in the Northeast. We are not so happy having people living in IDP camps in their millions, not even in thousands, and yet the Western media does not have their satellite beaming on that particular area. So thank you very much, my brother, for that conversation. And as we always say here, all hail Biafra, all hail anyone that wants freedom out of that contraction. So we're just about 15 minutes before we go back into the conversation again. So we're still going to take 1 or 2 more calls, but at exactly 3 o'clock, Makpadasori program again. Once again, thank you very much to those of you that have joined us from all over the globe. We have a new caller on the line. Hello, caller.
Hi, Mr. Koiki. Good afternoon.
Welcome, sir. Ekabo, sir. Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir. I just want to say I really appreciate your efforts.
Thank you.
We are solidly behind you.
I appreciate it.
The two classes of people holding us back are the politicians and the religious leaders.
You're quite right. And these are the faces of those politicians. I've got their faces out there. But continue. Yeah.
Exactly. the religious leaders, the pastors lie to the people. They've sold this mental deceit that makes Christians or believers think it is right to suffer on earth and enjoy in heaven. But nobody has been to heaven or hell. So we need to start fighting these people to get our freedom. People need to wake up. Because the moment we discard this foreign imported religion, the moment we know the value of freedom, the only reason why Africans have not built planes and we are not building things is because innovation, an enslaved mind cannot be innovative. So until we are free, it's going to unlock the talent in us as a people. So it is very important we lay our life down for the next generation. Because how do we think children not going to school? You go in Lagos traffic, you see a child selling pure water, and to all of us, that is normal. It makes no sense at all. How will that child compete with children in US or children in the Western world? China, their population is 10 times more than us. I don't know if they're up to 1 billion. But education is a must. A country like Nigeria that can afford education still can't give its citizens. So that tells us a lot. And when you see youths clapping, they see Tinubu is coming up, and they are all clapping, you ask yourself that what kind of madness is this? Everybody has to come out and fight for a better future. We cannot be hoping for heaven or hell, right? We can't have that mentality. Destroy Nigeria and still expect God to give us heaven. Because if we go heaven, brother, we go see spoil heaven too. If we cannot make use of the paradise God has given to us here on earth, and there's no point in giving us heaven. We don't deserve to go to heaven. That's what we believe in. So, my brother, we are solidly behind you.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
As I continue to appreciate everyone, especially, whether you are Yoruba, Igbo, or Africans or Caribbean stuck somewhere in that borderline, you can only understand the kind of problems that a lot of people are going through. And this will take us to the next video that I'm sure some of you must have come across, or maybe you'll probably be watching it on this broadcast for the first time. Once again, Bashenso, Yoruba Nation is not a political party. It's a movement that wants to lead people out of a trap system. Let me show you how you're all trapped. You are literally inside this bottle, and our job is to do the surgery to get everybody out safely. How it's going to happen, I don't know. So if you look at that bottle, what Ikobugawa Nigerians in it, they've locked it. Those that locked it are all over the world. It's not literally that your Yoruba politician, the Igbo politician, the Middle Belt, the Fulani, or the Hausas. Around the globe, they've locked you inside. Some of us have sneaked out. Some of us have sneaked out and we've dropped back. Some of us are enjoying it as well, even though it's rubber. Everybody's inside. So, everybody's trying to chop on anybody. You can see people are now cutting somebody's hair, like KOKORO. I mean, imagine, you can watch the video. It's on KOIKIMEDIA, and you go on Chief Sunday Igboho's house. The moment you click on that, read Google information here. So let's now watch this video that I have that will give you exactly why, even the British citizen believe that their media that you so much love are not meant to be loved like that, because they will never look at the case of we, especially even with the Yoruba, they've not looked at us. Talk less of you saying Africans. But we can change the narratives. They know that. But like I said, London Bridge will fall down, and that will change the whole conversation. So you can look a bit behind me there. Those two, if I move away from there like that, you will see that it says, let me stand up. So you can see it properly now. The British Bias Corporation. It doesn't matter as much as we say it all the time. You will not get the true news from there. Let's watch this. I do not own the copyright. This belongs to WION, but we are just using it for educative purpose. Let's watch it together.
In the situation in Ukraine, you've seen how the world is responding. Now let me show you how the world is covering this invasion. I'm talking about the media, especially Western channels. How are they covering Russia's invasion? With blatant racism. Let me say something at the outset. As journalists, we do not filter hardships and pain. We do not see caste, color or gender. And we have stuck by this principle. When the Taliban stormed Kabul, we stood with Afghans. When Ethiopia attacked its own people, we questioned them. When unarmed black teenagers were gunned down in the US, we joined the outrage. Today we are doing the same. We see the plight of the Ukrainian people and we have reported on their hardships. But what about the Western media? They too are reporting on the crisis, on the war, on the refugees. But they do not see hardships. They only see race, the color of your skin, the color of your hair. Let me show you exhibit number 1. This exchange happened on the BBC, the so-called guardian of unbiased reportage. Listen to how their panel describes the refugees from Ukraine.
It's very emotional for me because I see European people with blue eyes and blonde hair being killed.
People with blue eyes and blonde hair. That is why the so-called expert on the BBC is emotional, not because the people are homeless, not because their country is being invaded, but because their hair is blonde. On social media, a lot of people are defending the BBC. They say it's a guest, not their anchor. Let me take you back to September last year. Another guest was speaking on the very same channel, South Asian expert Christine Fair. She called out Pakistan's links with the Taliban. Do you remember what the BBC presenter did? She shut her down. She said it was violating the channel's unbiased coverage. So exposing terror links is a violation. Blatant racism and white supremacy is fine. Gold standard indeed. Now for exhibit number 2, NBC News from the US. Listen to this.
These are not refugees from Syria. These are Christians, they're white, they're very similar.
Very similar to us. How so? Because the Syrian refugees are Muslims, their skin is darker, their hair is not blonde. So Europe does not want them. And remember, this is not being said at some white supremacy cult. This is happening on live television. Exhibit number 3, CBS News, another American broadcaster. Their reporter is appalled by the war, not because there is death and destruction, but because it is happening in Europe.
Like Iraq or Afghanistan, this is a relatively civilized, relatively European city where you wouldn't expect that or hope that it's going to happen.
So Iraq and Afghanistan are uncivilized countries. Their people are uncultured. Their regimes are irresponsible. So they deserve war. They deserve hundreds of bombs and years of occupation. What about Ukraine? According to CBS, no. Ukraine does not deserve war or hardships because Ukraine is civilized. And now for the final exhibit. This one is not from the West. It is from Al Jazeera in Qatar. This anchor simply cannot comprehend the idea of European refugees.
What's compelling is just looking at them, the way they're dressed. These are prosperous, I'm loath to use the expression, these are prosperous middle-class people. These are not obviously refugees trying to get away from areas in the Middle East that are still in a big state of war. These are not people trying to get away from areas in North Africa. They look like any European family that you would live next door to.
That reporter is confused about the refugees. They look middle class, they look like Europeans. How is something so bad happening to them? Well, this is what systemic racism looks like. Do you remember the 2015 refugee crisis? Around 1.3 million people sought asylum in Europe. Most of them were from Syria, Afghanistan and Nigeria. Do you remember how the West reacted? They shut their borders, they herded the refugees like cattle, and they branded them as terrorists. Back then, Western reportage was quite different. Let me show you what the BBC did. They prepared 7 charts depicting the refugee crisis. Let's focus on chart number 5. Which European countries are most affected? Now remember, this war was in West Asia. The bombs were dropping on West Asia, but this was the BBC's big concern. Which European countries are most affected? Now, just to be clear, we welcome what Europe is doing to host Ukrainian refugees. They deserve all the help. Our question is, why just Ukraine? Ukraine is not a member of the European Union. It is not part of NATO. So what explains this level of assistance? Racism. You see, Ukrainians are Europeans. Hence, they get the red carpet. But Africans and Asians get border crackdowns and refugee camps. Western media is part of the problem, I have to say. They reflect the public mentality, their sense of European supremacy. And the problem is, governments are not doing anything to help. In fact, they're adding fuel to this fire. Let me show you what Bulgaria's Prime Minister said about refugees. I'm quoting. These people are intelligent. They're educated people. This is not the refugee wave we have been used to. People we are not sure about. We were not sure about their identity. People with unclear pasts who could have been evil terrorists. That was a European head of state. He is openly calling West Asian refugees terrorists. If this does not expose Western hypocrisy, nothing does. They invaded Asian and African countries, they waged war, they committed war crimes, and when the people fled, they shut their borders. What does this tell you? That refugees were never the problem. That money or borders were not the issue. The issue was race. Think about it. WION is now available in your country.
Well, I hope we're all going to think about it, or we just continue to allow it to play in our face. Àwa lama sontafe. Interdefe náà ni pé we don't want to be part of Nigeria. That's the reason why, all this we are saying now, the Western media are not looking at it. I can assure you they will look at it when it gets hot. At the moment, it's not hot. Buhari will be in London. Buhari is on his way to London so that they can pump him back again. I'll be back tonight, later on. So we will wind down from here. I appreciate every single one of you that have joined us on all the platforms. I can see everybody, but I might not be able to mention all the names. But I appreciate all our mothers, our fathers, ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n wa, ẹ̀yin uncle wa, ẹ̀yin alátìlẹ́yìn wa, that keep asking, Koiki, how do you do this? How do you manage? How do you even manage the time, with the family? You can see that I've been trying to manage it on this show, between myself and the little one. But we have to do what we have to do, because I do not want this generation that you're listening to, right? Some will even say, I don't like that noise. I know some people have said that in the past, but we're not getting that anymore. So it seems everybody now understands that the real wahala is more than that little boy that is making his own noise at the background. The real wahala is in Nigeria. Buhari will get a lot from us before he goes back to Nigeria. We know that he should officially be at the residential house called Abuja House. I know he's already either on his way to Kenya as I speak right now. That means he will land in London. Today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So by Friday, officially Buhari should be in London. But what they're going to do is they will continue to hide him. They will move in the middle of the night. He will be put on a bed. He will probably not know what is wrong with him because they've injected him and he's going to sleep for like maybe hours and hours while they operate whatever engine they put inside his body. Just as they put that engine in Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu has an engine in his body that allow him to pee through a kind of a pipe while his hand is shaking like Beregede, right? And the same goes with Atiku that have stolen so much of your wealth into European countries. And I hope when the situation arises in Nigeria, the British government will have the guts to say that all those criminals that have proper, now they're talking about all these Russian that have money here, they call them oligarchs, that they should go and start taking their money, freeze their asset. I hope they will do the same thing when Nigeria becomes like a hot balloon. Because already, Nigerians do not understand that you cannot hold Chief Sunday Igboho and hold NNAMDI KANU. We know SOWORE is saying that he wants to be the president of Nigeria. But the question we will ask SOWORE is, on what constitution is he going to rule Nigeria? Because everybody, including himself, knows. I've seen it. Like I said, SOWORE still remain our own. But he still thinks that he can fix Nigeria by he want to become the president of Nigeria. But that does not mean we will allow him to be killed under this fraudulent government that has killed millions of you. Millions of you now are not going to school. As you're watching me now, you dey house. You dey knock. You find girl where you dey knock inside the house. One day that knock will become belle. You could not understand the reality. Some of you now will turn into touts because you'll be frustrated. I mean, you have been using university to continue a way of running away from the reality. But now that your university is shut down, there is no money. Some of you are living inside face me, I face you. You don't even have 4,000 naira to pay for it. If there was work, you will not be begging money from those outside Nigeria. You'll probably be sending money to them. At some point, people were sending money to Nigerians that were living outside. I know that because my mom told me. Àwọn èèyàn máa ń fowó ránṣẹ́ sí àwọn tó wà nílùú òyìnbó ní tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó wá ti di pé your naira is devaluing every day. Kò ní value kankan mọ́. Ṣé kékeré lẹ ṣì rí pẹ̀lú tí bàbá Èkìtì sọ pé 250 naira. I am praying for 500 naira per litre. Maybe that will give you a common sense that you have to fight it out. We are not going to help you. Our job is to make sure that we escalate it by using the media to tell the world. So what we are saying is, he knows SOWORE will never be the president. He knows that. So he's probably just wasting his time, even if he's going to, on which constitution. So before he gets dirty, we are still telling those of you, and try láti feel pé àwa la mọ̀ tá ń sọ. Ẹ mọ̀ pé lójú yín nísìn, àwa la mọ̀ tá ń sọ. Ẹ feel pé bàbá tọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ń gbọ̀n yẹn, òun nìkan ló mọ̀ tó ń sọ. He knows how to play politics. That's what they say. They know he knows how to play politics. That drug pusher, the Tinubu you call that, is a drug pusher. And he has locked your potential. Look at your Lagos. Look at your Osun. Look at your Oyo State. Look at Kwara. Look at Kogi. Look at Ondo State. Look at Oyo State. Almost all the Yoruba land, you are all smelling. Everywhere you go. Smell. Everywhere they smell. Everywhere they smell. So, them are frustrated. Our job here is to help you to understand that there is an option on the table called self-determination. A self-determination is allowed. And that is the only way that will give us a new nation. I've just read something from Ifa Funsho while that video was playing. She's a woman that is on Twitter that I do follow all the time. And this is what she has to say, which I don't understand why we want to die for Nigeria. You want to die for Nigeria, right? Well, I hope Nigeria will not. I hope Nigeria will die for you. Because if you are planning to die for Nigeria, the question you should be asking yourself is, ǹjẹ́ Nigeria lè kú fún ọ? So look at all the citizens of Ukraine from all over the world. They are trying to go back to go and defend their land, regardless of which person you believe in. This is what Ifa Funsho posted at around 1 p.m. We have 60 million of Yoruba in Nigeria. 60 million. 50 million of Yoruba in Brazil. That has given us 110 million. 2 million in Benin Republic. That has given us 112 million. 1 million in Togo. That is 113 million. And then 1 million in Benin Republic and Togo. So that's 114. Another 1 million in Cuba and other places. So we are talking about a population of almost 150 million of us all over the world, including the one in Nigeria. Àwa wá jókòó pẹ̀lú àwọn idiotic people that do not want to move forward, that are taking us backwards and you think that you can change the mindset of these Fulani caliphate that are not going to think like me and you. They are not interested in you being a Christian, you will be killed. They are not interested in you being a Muslim, you will still be killed. They are not interested in you being a traditionalist, you will still be killed. But the Yorubas, we have lived side by side among ourselves. As much as people condemn, this religion that say the religion was imported, that is not the issue. We are fighting for something that belongs to us, something that the British government, that most of you are so scared to talk about, because you think that when you say British government created this problem, you will be picked up. They will come and lock you in the prison as if they do not know that they are the one that put us in this problem. Is that not the reason why they want to go and fight for the court case from Ilana in terms of the 1914 fraudulent amalgamation? Nigeria is not designed to work, but we must also now start preparing our plan. He who fails to plan is planning to fail. This is Winston Churchill. We will use everything that we can think of, anything that you can think of as a scholar, as an intellectual, as a think tank, as a strategic. And if anybody tells you that Nidowo, tell that person they don't even know what this movement is all about. As we speak right now, we are now on the 1st day of March. We don't have any materials at home to distribute to the people. Not even a sticker, not even a face cap, not even a t-shirt, not even this, not even anything you can think of in terms of awareness. The question then is, so what way do we get out of Nigeria? Kakoma Soro, no, Lojojumo on the social media. People are saying to us, they will go out and deliver these materials if we have them. But here we go. We don't have any fund anywhere. We don't have any money saved anywhere. All we do is, we will come out when we need 1 million. Hey, I need the 1 million. Oh, that's it. After the 1 million, everybody goes back and sit down and we forget again. We will come back again after another 5 weeks. We need another 3 million. Can Yoruba people put money? The Yoruba people will start putting money. I have also said that even if you have to take 10 pounds, 50 pounds, depending on what you want to give us, and you add it to this Yoruba National Fund, it's okay with me because it's for a long time. Anybody that wants to give us 20 pounds, take out 5 pounds from it and give 5 pounds to Yoruba National Fund. It's not for me. I don't have access to the money. And neither those that set it up have access to the money. If we have, out of the 150 million Yorubas, if we have 1 million that are giving $5, we will have enough money to say we can defend ourselves. All over the world, they are giving weapons to Ukraine to go and defend themselves. Do you think the world will give us weapons? Do you think America will supply you with AK-47, AK-49 and Stinger or whatever they call them? Do you think they will give us that? Do you think Israel will give you weapons? Do you think United Kingdom will supply you weapons? They are supplying a lot of weapons into Ukraine as we speak right now. Do you know those that are going to have that weapon? Just average citizen will have those weapons to defend themselves against the invaders, because as far as they're concerned, Russia is an invader. But we have invaders on our hand, but we don't have money to say that we will be able to, at least, if we have money, so tíyàn kan bá wá ń sọ pé àmọ́ ibi tó kówó sí o, èmi ò mọ̀ nípa owó tó ń dá o, mo ò mọ̀ nípa Yoruba National Fund. I don't give a toss whether you know about it or not. I am not here to please anybody and everybody. I am here to deliver a message. You don't have to like the messenger. If we don't have substantial amount of money, it will become a very dirty fight when it gets to that stage. If you are saying that we are not going to fight, I am saying that's fine. Nobody wants to fight anyway because we don't like fighting. The Yoruba don't like blood. Hey, Koikio, I'm not talking about war, but I am saying that even the late Dr. Malafia told us there's war inside Nigeria, and this year he did predicted that there will be civil war. So pretend as if nothing is happening. Look at it from your own perspective. If we have enough substantial, we can derive those money and say, Elora this, Elora that, Eshe this, Eshe that, Eshe XY, Eshe XZ, Eshe AB, Eshe DZ. But all we are doing now is we are waiting. Buhari will be again in London for 2 weeks. The British government allows him to come here so that they can continue to make sure that Buhari doesn't die in time for them to complete whatever mission that they have on earth. They will continue to look after Buhari so that the Nigeria that they want to keep will continue to survive. We all are thinking that we are so brilliant, we are intelligent people, but we allow the British government to overrule us for a very long time. But rather than us confronting the issues right inside, some don't do it, some do it. Instead of us to knit it, the British government, we should be telling that this is our demand. This is our demand. If we do not get that demand, certain things will happen. If we do not give this demand, this will happen. We should start telling them that the Nigerian High Commissioner here in UK is not representing us anymore. We should be challenging all those little things. But all we are doing is we come on Zoom, we stay there 3 hours, 4 hours. Everybody they talk inside different WhatsApp group. They put nonsense and jagbajantis that they post. They get some will even say, hey, we get politicians there inside also. If we like, maybe we get 50 politicians inside different WhatsApp group. What would happen will eventually happen. It will happen. Wow, nobody saw that. People foresaw it anyway. They foresee it, right? Ọmọdúà ẹ jẹ́ kó máa ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ. Soundtrack ẹ̀ nìyẹn. A gbọ́dọ̀ play yẹn títí nínú ilé kí wọ́n nínú ilé kan máa mọ̀ kò possible. Ó mọ̀ ọ́ fẹ́ bó ṣe wà yẹn. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá, ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira. So anyway, ẹ jẹ́ ká fọmọ Oòduà sílẹ̀. So ṣáà rí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé, right? We care about you. The country has sucked your blood too much. Let us move out of Nigeria. You cannot fix Nigeria. Your PVC cannot sort out the problem in Nigeria. If you like, I know about all the war that we fought among ourselves, but I know that people that are thinking that this situation, I just laugh when people, our Yoruba, I'm pretend. We pretend. Gbogbo ala mọ bí tí kíní ẹ̀ máa já sí o. Gbogbo wa pátápátá la mọ bí tó máa já sí o. I want pretend bí gbàgbé pé kò ní já síbẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó lọ nọ́nà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. À ń parọ́ fúnra wa. À ń parọ́. You want the United Nations to give you Yoruba Nation. I still say it. I support everybody doing whatever they are doing, but I will say it on my platform. Láyé United Nations ò lè fún ní Yoruba Nation. Gbogbo ẹnu ni mo fi sọ. Ẹni Koiki sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, gbogbo ẹnu ni mo fi sọ. I've said it for the last 2 years and I'm not changing my words. United Nations is not going to give us any Yoruba Nation. It doesn't matter whatever we put to them, whatever we say to them. Bó bá wọn ká lọ máa pariwo lójoojúmọ́ níwájú United Nations. United Nations will never give us Yoruba Nation. But if we plan properly, we will get Yoruba Nation. But if we don't plan properly, gbogbo nǹkan kan máa ṣe ni pé, gbogbo yín kan máa lọ sí lórí ètò kan. Àwọn kan máa ní wọ́n fi ń gbowó ni, owó lọ́ fi ń gbà. Èmi ò fi gbowó, ẹ jẹ́ ká jà. Ṣàbí tí ó bá yẹ pé intervene yẹ pé ìkọ̀ lọ́kàn rẹ̀ pé wọ́n fi Yorùbá Nation gbowó. Ká dàrú ká kúkú mọ̀ pé àfi gbowó. Àbí because you think that this is, you think that is making me become a rich man. Ẹ fi pé Yorùbá Nation ní sí o ti sọ mí dolówó, mo ti kọ́lé àti ra mọ́tò àti wà comfortable. And for me, especially because I'm a freelance, that's why I can do more time. Tẹ́bá yẹ pé mi náà lọ sí ibi iṣẹ́ tí mo lọ ṣe 8 hours. ìgbà tí bá ní time ni màá máa ṣe program ṣé mi ti bá ti lọ ṣe 8 hours tí mo dé tí mo rọ́jú bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ 2 hours èyí tá a máa ń pè tẹ́ máa lọ tẹ́tẹ́tẹ́tẹ́tẹ́ tẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ 10 minutes 6 minutes kò ní sáyè yẹn a máa fast track ẹ̀ ní. But because I'm a freelance, this is what I'm doing. Mo ti ṣàwọn content, mo ti ṣàwọn iṣẹ́ kan náà tẹ́lẹ̀. Olúkálùkù ló mọ iṣẹ́ tó ṣe nílùú òyìnbó. Èmi náà ti ṣàwọn iṣẹ́ tẹ̀fẹ́lẹ̀ kò sí iṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí tí mo ti ṣe nílùú. The only thing ni pé a ṣe dirty job, a ṣe 419, a dẹ̀ ṣe drug. But pé iṣẹ́ kan wà tí yàn lọ ń ṣe nínú òtútù, nínú òrùn, nínú summer, nínú weather tó ṣe àti tó ṣe, I've done everything. So it's just that eléyìí tí mo ń ṣe nísìn ó bá Yorùbá nation bá mi lórí ẹ̀ kò ṣe pé mo ṣe lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ mídíà nígbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yorùbá nation no Yorùbá nation bá mi lórí ẹ̀ ni. So but if I now have to and already àwọn nǹkan tá à ń ṣe we have to cut back so that we can focus on this but people think tí bàbá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ ìyá á jẹ́ pé owó gidi kan wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. And that just makes me think that it doesn't seem that we are ready. That's where I look at it. As far as I'm concerned, àìtí ready pa fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation. Only few of us mo mọ̀ pa fẹ́ lọ. But majority want us to stand in Nigeria for ẹlòmíì tẹ̀ ń gbàdúrà pé kó ṣe election. So tá bá ṣe election tán, ibi tó bá já sí, ká tó wá ṣe continue ẹgbọ́rọ̀. Ìyẹn ló ṣe fẹ́ kí Igboho wà nínú Gólák yẹn. Wọ́n fẹ́ kí Igboho wà nínú Benin Republic ká máa fi parí election. Àbí wọ́n náà ń bá wa tọ́jú ẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Wọ́n náà ń bá wa tọ́jú Igboho sínú Benin Republic. So Igboho mọ bó ṣe fẹ́ tọ́jú ara ẹ̀. Bèbí ni bàbá wa Igboho. Ṣé bèbí ni ṣé pépà la máa fi ṣe àwọn nǹkan tí a bá ń sọ pé a fẹ́ ṣe? Last year November mo jáde mo ní let's raise 100 million naira ká fi ṣe awareness. Àbí ṣé mo jáde mo sọ? Ibo làwọn tọ́nà àwọn bá wa ṣe organization bó lọ́wọ́ nísìn kò sí irú àwọn bàbá Èkìtì nísìn ó yẹ kán ní bunch of materials. Bàbá Èkìtì àwa mọ̀ pé okay local government mélòó ló wà lẹ́kìtì ṣé 20 ni ẹ̀wọ̀n wo ló wà London Èkìtì wàá pè wọ́n wàá ṣe meeting ó dà èèyàn gba 10,000 pieces materials yìí ẹ máa wọnú abúlé lọ ẹ máa lọ fún wọn ní fìlà ẹ fún wọn ní aṣọ àtẹlówó ta fi fún wọn ẹ lọ máa fún wọn láwọn eléyìí. Ọmọlúkà òun wà lóńdó pẹ̀lú àwọn tí mo mọ̀ tọ́jọ́ wà lóńdó àwọn tó wà ní Ọ̀ṣun àwọn tó wà ní Kwara ní Kogi bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí gbogbo yẹn ọ̀ṣálẹ̀ o jẹ́ kí ìyá èdè wà ṣe pancake wọ́n yẹ mi lẹ́nu èmi kọ́ ni mo ṣe yẹn. Honey, you want me to make it? Yeah. Okay. Well, let me finish my broadcast, okay? Ṣé kí n ṣe broadcast mi tán? Àbọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yẹ yín nísìn bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí nísìn. Fìlà tí mo dé 1,000 naira ní Nàìjíríà tó bá máa ṣe 1,000 anything ọ̀rọ̀ wa lè gbé síwájú ẹ̀ ilé nísìn àkọ́kọ́ Yorùbá nation Barika 1,000 naira gbogbo àwọn kan tó yẹ kó máa surplus kódà nínú traffic ní Lagos Ìbàdàn expressway kọ́ máa hàn kan fáwọn èèyàn Yorùbá nation ti dé káwọn èèyàn máa ní feelings pé àti dé àjókòó politician ò náwó lọ́ fi ń ṣe campaign ṣé politician ò kí náwó because tá a bá ti sọ àwọn kan máa nọ́ọ̀kẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tá a bá ti sọ pé a fẹ́ ṣe kankan báyìí àwọn kan tún ní irọ́ o àwọn ò fẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o ìdáṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ àìrí sí rẹ̀ wá criticize ẹ̀ wá ṣe and at the end of the day ẹ̀rí tí o bá dé báyìí nísìn a máa ṣe pancake máa ṣe wà lórí ètò ẹ̀ máa wọ̀ rẹ̀ mo rí bàbá mi karùn-ún wé so that's why sometimes I believe that gbàgbó òun ló máa yanjú ẹ̀. I was able to see this or I saw it on Al Jazeera this morning ẹ̀pá àwọn kan tó bá dalẹ̀ mi máa mú wá fún yín ẹ jẹ́ mú ilé náà fún yín ká tó máa wind down díẹ̀díẹ̀ níbo ló wà náà ṣé mo download ẹ̀ ṣá I think I did mo ń bọ̀ àníká lọ à ń ṣe gbà tẹ́ pé ẹlòmíràn tẹ́ mọ̀ pé Yorùbá nation tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí èyí tó pé wá ju gbogbo gbogbo jàgbàjántìsì Nàìjíríà táwa náà ṣé Nàìjíríà wá jẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú ni ṣé ìlú ní Nàìjíríà abátẹ̀ ń sọ pé ìlú ìnà ìyà ń jẹ ọmọdé ìyà ń jẹ àgbàlagbà àkúkú ti mọ̀ pé àwa òkè ní Nàìjíríà ẹ jẹ́ ká fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú ká fọ́ lójú ẹ má fọ́ lójú o ojú tẹ̀ fọ́ nísìn Buhari wà London ní so fẹ́ dé by Friday á dé London according to Fẹ́mi Adésínà àwa páàkì presidential jet síbẹ̀ wọ́n á máa sanwó lórí ẹ̀ ẹ fi ìpá àwọn òyìnbó kíá ni ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ilé quickly ká tó wá lọ gbọ́ àwọn Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí bàbá wa Ìgbòho kọ́lọ́n tètè bá wa túlẹ̀ láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà kó lè ní freedom ẹ̀ bá ní freedom ẹ̀ àmọ́ the next step ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ilé.
ẹ jẹ́ kí kájọ fìgbà mú kí ṣọjà bóyá káwọn ẹ̀yà tó kù lórílẹ̀‐èdè tó ní jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ní ti sórí lọ́nà káwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ò ṣe. ìdí abẹ́rẹ́ táwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá tó gbẹ́dẹ́kọ̀ àwùsí àti dùnmọ̀ àwùsẹ̀ lẹ́yìn òkìkí tó mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ́rẹ́ fún nílùú USA ṣàgbékalẹ̀ àràgbá yamuyamu ìpolongo gbogbo òmìnira orílẹ̀‐èdè Yorùbá Nation Diaspora Mega Rally tó wáyé ní US Department of State 2201C STNW.Washington DC 20520 ìyẹn ní Thursday ọjọ́ kọkànlélọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kẹta ọdún 2022. Yorùbá irú àtàtà ẹjẹ́ àjígìrì kájọ fìgbà ló kan ṣọjà bóyá kí àwọn ẹ̀yà tó kù lórílẹ̀‐èdè tó ní jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ní ti sórí lọ́nà káwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ò ṣe. ìdí abẹ́rẹ́ táwọn ọ̀pọ̀ mọ́lẹ́rú ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń bẹ nípò àwùsí àti dùnmọ̀ àwùsẹ̀ délé òkìkí tó mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ́rẹ́ fún nílùú USA ti ṣàgbékalẹ̀ àràgbá yamuyamu ìpolongo gbogbo òmìnira orílẹ̀‐èdè Yorùbá Nation Diaspora Mega Rally tó wáyé ní US Department of State 2201C STNW.Washington DC 20520 ìyẹn ní Thursday ọjọ́ kọkànlélọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kẹta ọdún 2022 yìí láago mẹ́jọ àárọ̀ kùtù sí márùn-ún ìrọ̀lẹ́. Yorùbá ó tó gẹ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè lẹ́tàn tó kún fún tàgé sílẹ̀ irọ́ àti jìbìtì orí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára ìmọ̀ tara ẹni nìkan níbi táwọn àtọ̀rẹ́ wa ti ń fipá báwọn obìnrin Yorùbá lò wọ́n rẹwà jẹ wọ́n tún rẹwà dànù nílẹ̀ bàbá wa bàbá ń bàrè ní takíkanjú àjìjàgbara ọmọ Yorùbá ni olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho ṣá tíjọba amúnisìn Nàìjíríà ń tẹ̀tọ̀ rẹ̀ níjúmọ́lẹ̀ torílẹ̀-èdè Benin tún fi sáhàmọ́ lọ́nà àìbófinmu ó tún gẹ́ ẹ bá wa tún Ìgbòho sílẹ̀ tún gún kọ́tìjàkọ́ ìpolongo ìta gbangba fún Yorùbá Nation yìí lọ́nà àbáyọ torí pé ẹnu ara ẹni la fi ń kọ́ mi jẹ Yorùbá ò ṣẹrú mọ́. láti kópa níbi ìpolongo yìí tàbí fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ lè kàn sí àwọn olùkéde wọ̀nyí Prophet Ayọ̀délé Ológunolúwa Chairman Yorùbá Nation Diaspora Mega Rally USA 803-846-1116 Tajudeen Akọ̀wé 215-869-2966 Òwúyẹ́ Alukoro 718-808-5914 pẹ̀lú olùdarí ẹ̀ka ti USA Mr. Jimmy 916-516-3933 Yorùbá gbòógì ìròyìn wa jẹ́ torí pé àwọn ìgbà adúláwọ̀.
Yorùbá Nation gangan ni tiwa òun gangan la fẹ́ ṣàfẹ́ ní tọkàntọkàn àbákan ṣeré pa ẹ wo àwọn Fúlàní àwọn máa wá sí ilé wa ṣe PhD ẹ mọ èyí tó ná ní bíbá. Let's now show you this video kẹwọn táwọn Ukraine ṣe ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń lé ẹ lajú yín nísìnyí o fídíò tó ń fẹ́ fi wọ̀nyí mo ní fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ but orí Al Jazeera lèmi náà ti rí mo kàn ní kí n gbé wá fún yín ní kẹrí. Buhari coming to London and do a check-up wọ́n tó wá fi pọ́ǹpẹ̀ kọlu lélẹ̀ ìtẹ̀fẹ́ kọlu ẹ bá fẹ́ wò dáadáa ẹ lọ sórí show àwọn ọmọ àlè tó ń support ẹ ọmọ máa comment nonsense tó bá dẹ̀ lọ wo profile àwọn tó ń comment pé kọ́ kíkù Tinubu àti gbọ́ ilé tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ fídíò yìí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń lé ẹ farabalẹ̀ kẹjọ gbọ́ fídíò yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́.
If need be, I will fight. Give me a weapon. I want to poison him.
Beyond and all, help to all.
Sharing tán ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fìlì bọ́tù petrol bomb ló ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Is allowed lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí ní Ukraine but ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ wá ń lé ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ à ń kọ́gbọ́n. Ẹ máa kọ́gbọ́n. Ẹ máa sọ pé Koiki àmọ́ tá máa ṣe. Bá ṣì ń sọ pé òmò tó máa ṣe orí ẹ̀ gbálẹ̀ nìyẹn ò ní làákàyè. Àwọn jókòó nísìnyí sórí tán ṣe. Orí Al Jazeera lọ ti play léyìí o. Àárọ̀ yìí ni mo record ẹ̀. Sórí tán ṣe wọ́n pè ní cocktail or anyway olóyìnbó kan tó ń pè bọ̀ mú padà bọ̀ jẹ́ two place sẹ́yìn sí. They are filling bottle with petrol tó bá yí ẹ sórí tán ṣe cocktail ó mọ tán fẹ́ fi ṣe wọ́n máa là á mọ́ táǹkì àwọn military Russia tó bá ń bọ̀ tó bá la bí mẹ́rin mọ́ nígbà tí wọ́n bá jó táǹkì yẹn tó wà ní táǹkì ó má jáde kí wọ́n tó wà nílé kó ṣe máa béèrè pé kí la máa ṣe at least ẹ máa fi lè máa fi kọ́gbọ́n orí Al Jazeera lọ ti play kódà defence minister wọn ló ní kó máa lọ ṣe púpọ̀ so that kó lè fi defend ara wọn èyí sì ń sọ pé kódà àwọn ìyá wa kan tẹ́ pè mí níjọ́ kan wọ́n ní gbogbo àwọn gbó yẹn kí ló dé tá a sun gbogbo gbó yẹn dànù kí gbogbo àwọn kan tó kó sínú ẹ̀gàn kó bàjẹ́ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n náà wọ̀nyẹn wọ̀ tí rẹ́dì wọ́n sì ń lóde Koiki Molotov cocktail ló ń pè wọ́n ti bá wa sọ English name ká máa lọ pàtí ká lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ǹjẹ́ wọ́n lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì mọ́ ọ wà lójú ogun lọ́wọ́ ní Ukraine kò sọ̀rọ̀ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kò sọ̀rọ̀ pàǹṣẹ́kù mọ́ ó máa dé stage yẹn nínú Nàìjíríà pé kò ní débẹ̀ lọ́rẹ̀ pa àfi tẹ́ bá ń parọ́ fúnra yín pé Ọlọ́run níjà rírun nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ukraine yẹn Ọlọ́run lẹ́ ń pè ẹ má ẹ̀kọ́ Ọlọ́run kó fún yín nígbà tí ẹ ti ń pọ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rírú ẹ̀ ta ló sọ fún yín pé Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rírú ẹ̀ wọ́n ń pa yín lójoojúmọ́ wọ́n ń géèyàn lórí wọ́n gé àkòkòrò lórí àmọ́ bí tí orí yẹn wà nísìn ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ṣù ti wọ̀nù ẹ̀yin náà wo tán ṣe nísìn petrol ló ń prepare kò ń ṣe àdúgbò káàkiri ní o káàkiri káàkiri ṣe tiẹ̀ ní o ìwọ tó wà ní Èkìtì máa fi kọ́gbọ́n ìwọ tó wà ní Kwara máa fi ilé iṣẹ́ àkọ́gbọ́n ìwọ tó wà ní Kogi ìwọ tó wà ní Ondo ìwọ tó wà ní Ọ̀yọ́ ẹni tó bá là á mọ́ lórí ní Ukraine ní o mo sọ pé ní Nàìjíríà o kẹ má sọ pé Koiki mo kàn fi wọ̀nyí ni tí mo rí lórí Al Jazeera mo ti rí so yẹ yín nísìn orí Al Jazeera ni mo ti rí so kẹ má bàa sọ pé Koiki kí ló dé tó wá ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn n tí mo rí ni mo fi ń sọ fún yín ẹja tó jọ gbọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí mo máa ń sọ ẹja play ó náà òun tọ́ba tó ń bá rí bọ̀ òun á pa wọ́n dànù.
If need be, I will fight.
Kò tún sọ English o Yorùbá díẹ̀ ló fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ translator ló ń bá translator pé if need be if I see gun I will fight. Àwọn òfin jà àwọn Nigerians àdé lọ gbé nílùú yìí nísìn tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá settle down àwa sọ pé a wà nílùú kan tí àmọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe pinlẹ̀ ṣé UK tèmi wà ẹ̀rọ pé wọ́n jà ni ṣé America tí wọ́n wà wọ́n jà fún freedom wọn ìlú wo ni wọ́n wà nísìn tí wọ́n jà fún freedom ẹ̀ táwa wá ń sọ pé a máa gbà lórúkọ lọ́hùn a máa gbà á níjà kò ní síjà ta ló sọ fún mi pé kò ní síjà wọ́n gé kòkòrò lórí ṣé torí pa kọ̀ọ̀rọ̀ adákẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé ìjà ti wà láàrin ìjà gidi ti wà kakọ̀rọ̀ra sì mójú kúrò níbẹ̀ ni ṣé àwọn auxiliary yẹn wá ní agbára ju àwọn tí ó jẹ́ tiwa lọ àbí torí pa sọ fáwọn tiwa pé ẹ má ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi bèrè ni o ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń lé ẹ má jẹ́ máa fi Ukraine ẹ máa fi ṣàpèjúwe kẹ́ máa fi kọ́gbọ́n at least tó easy jù lélẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe fáwọn tó bá nílàkàyè.
I want to poison him.
Beyond and all, health to all, petrol. Also cocktails for those who want to fight but don't have a gun.
For those that want to fight that don't have a gun. Ìyàn kan ṣì máa fi a máa béèrè I need nǹkan kan Koiki ṣé mo sọ fún yín pé mi mò ń tà nǹkan kan ni ẹ máa wo ohun tó ń lọ ní Ukraine.
I have a family. I can't do anything else to help them. We are honest and bright people, but the situation is dark right now.
Ṣẹ́gbọ́, we are honestly bright people, but the situation is very dark right now. Anyway, bá fẹ́ wo mọ̀ ṣe ẹ bá mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe ẹ lọ sórí YouTube ẹ lọ sórí Google ẹ type ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ àgbéjáde bẹ́ẹ̀ bá dúró fún western world fóun ló máa wá gbà wálẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn ìtẹ́yìn máa sọ yẹn ìyá wa Tóyìn Àkàbà mo rò pé láti jẹ́ la máa ń gbọ́ yẹn pọ́n ní Yorùbá ní kinní kan tó lọ́ máa ń là mọ́ lé tó máa ń ṣe kinní kan láti jẹ́ la ti ń gbọ́ yẹn gbogbo àwọn babaláwo tó ti gbàbọ̀dè fún wa ní Nàìjíríà yẹn gbogbo wọn ló wà lábẹ́ politician àbí àwọn díẹ̀ ló yà lọ ní ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run nínú gbogbo àwọn babaláwo gbogbo àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe tó wà Nàìjíríà àwọn díẹ̀ kò ń ṣe gbogbo wọn kẹ́ má ṣì mí gbọ́ o púpọ̀ nínú wọn ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún politician tọ́ba tẹ̀ náà nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ wọn ní ṣe kọ̀sánmọ̀ pé tọ́ba ṣe fún yín ta lẹ́ fífi lọ bájà èyí tó easy tó ń tà káàkiri ni tí mo fi wọ̀nyí yẹn so àṣẹ ń dúró fún tìbílẹ̀ yẹn ìyẹn lè máa pẹ́ ìgbà yẹn lọ́ máa ní wọ́n nídìí nǹkan kan nísìn wọ́n lè ní nǹkan tó nídìí yẹn kò sínú Nàìjíríà mọ́ because oríṣiríṣi àwọn pé nǹkan àwọn ẹyẹ kan máa ń àwọn ẹyẹ kan ti lè fly out kúrò ní Nàìjíríà kọ́nà náà tó gò ló wà but èyí tí mo fi wọ̀nyí yẹn nísìn ìyẹn easy so nílé jù báyìí lọ lórí ètò tọ̀sán yìí mo rí níbẹ̀ yá mi Ọ̀jọ́rá Elizabeth mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹjọ́ lólùfẹ́ wa Yorùbá Nation mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́wà lórí MixLR we have 5 people the number keep increasing thank you very much the MixLR continue to support the platform there's so many ways you can help us every little helps tó bá jẹ́ pé náírà ni oníṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe nílé you know there's still look as much as I've said that I don't want to be involved in as much of the all I can say is mama pariwo pé ẹ lọ fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn ní awareness paper sticker gbogbo ẹ̀ but people are still asking us the question Koiki ṣé gbogbo kinní yẹn ṣé ànírígbà ni níwẹ̀ bí wọ́n process ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe sí tèmi ni pé kèmí jáde as a media kí n polongo Yorùbá Nation kí n polongo bọ́ bá wa tú bàbá wa Ìgbòho sílẹ̀ kí n lè fún yín ní update gbogbo tó bá ní láti mọ̀ èyí tí tẹ́ bá ní láti mọ̀ ìyẹn jẹ́ mọ̀ sínú mọ̀ síkù but ìjọ ọ̀la fẹ́ dúró a ti wà ní March èyí jẹ́ ó kù 347 days before 2023 election politician fẹ́ náwó nísìn àsìkò tó ń náwó lélẹ̀ àwa wá fì sẹ́yìn àfẹ́ náwó àfẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan kí la fẹ́ ṣe gangan sef kí la nǹkan ta fẹ́ ṣe I don't know kí ni nǹkan ta fẹ́ ṣe báwo la ṣe fi gba Yorùbá Nation mo tún bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ èmi náà tún bí ẹ̀yin náà mo ń ka comment báwo la ṣe fi gba Yorùbá Nation ọ̀nà wo la fẹ́ fi gba Yorùbá Nation ọ̀nà wo la fẹ́ fi gba Yorùbá Nation ìbéèrè ni ẹ dá mi lóhùn a fẹ́ gba Yorùbá Nation a fẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ọ̀nà wo election ló ń súnmọ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀ bọ̀ àní owó kankan lọ́wọ́ bí àwọn kan dẹ̀ lówó tọ́jú síbì kan tá máa lò táwọn ọmọ pẹ̀ àní owó kankan tá fẹ́ lò ju pé ká wá sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́nà máa ṣe meeting ká ṣe Zoom ká ṣe conference town hall meeting bla bla meeting ọ̀nà ọ̀la fẹ́ gba Yorùbá Nation ṣáfẹ́ lọ ṣáàbà fẹ́ ya afẹ́fẹ́ mi tó bá jẹ́ pé bí ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ní last year tí mo ní I need 1,000 men ṣe mọ̀ pé nígbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ìyá dàbí àti pé mo ríran ni ṣe mọ̀ pé nígbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ pé April náà next month ní April mo ní 1,000 of us ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ lé padà ẹ wọ àwọn ọmọ Ukraine nísìn wọ́n board plane wọ́n padà lọ sílé wọ́n fi lọ defend ìlú wọn ẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá yẹ pé mo rí vision pé ìjà máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ìyá fẹ́ lè sọ pé wòlíì ni mí bọ̀bí ṣe máa ń sọ èmi ò kí ń ṣe wòlíì mo dẹ̀ ṣàfà mo dẹ̀ ńlá la o ìtì bá jókòó síbi inspiration ẹ̀ bá ní kí ó jáde lẹ́nu mi ni ó jáde nìyẹn àfi bí àyíká bá ti prepare pókè ká sọ̀rọ̀ bá irú tàná nísìn I was just talking out of the sitting down here tí mo ní ká kọ lẹ́tà sí gbogbo embassy ká ṣe this èmi ti sọ mine is not to activate it gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń wò wá náà ní ká jọ lọ ṣe last year ni mo sọ pé 1,000 ni mo pè ṣá ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá rántí broadcast yẹn ṣé 1,000 ni mo pè ọ̀ mo sọ pé bí i 500 láti ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan àtàwọn ìlú tó bá mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní enough people 500 láti America 500 ní UK ká kóra wa ká ra ticket ká dẹ̀ pàdé kí gbogbo land kò sí bá ṣe fẹ́ move a máa pàdé pátápátá there will be probably maybe some few hours interval tí gbogbo máa fi dé gbogbo àdéjọ máa lọ ní kò ń ṣe pé èèyàn kan máa lọ pé Koiki ní ìṣòwò ń tẹ̀lé ẹ̀bọ̀ mò ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ la fẹ́ tá a bá gbéra láti airport Heathrow àwa bíi 500 bó bá jẹ́ pé àwa nìkan la máa wà lórí aircraft yẹn it doesn't matter we land in Nigeria àlọ́fọwọ́kàn tó wà nílé ṣá ẹ̀rọ àwọn ọmọ Ukraine nísìn ẹ lọ gbọ́ news ẹ lọ wo wọ́n train tó ń dé sí Poland láti Ukraine àwọn èèyàn wà lórí queue wọ́n ní queue yẹn àwọn tó fẹ́ padà lọ sínú Ukraine lọ́jà ni yeah somebody said I said it 1,000 men I did not see the vision that Ukraine was going to go into a big fight. Ẹ ṣe gan ni àwọn ìyàwó kan náà confirm pé yes I said so. Ẹ imagine tó bá yẹ pé a ti prepare next month la máa lọ. Èlò lówó ticket £500. Àti gbowó yẹn jọ èmi náà ní but àjọ wá. Yes a lè ra return ticket náà padà. A lè sọ pé òkè akọ̀ máa lọ fún 2 weeks kátẹ̀ lọ kátẹ̀ ṣe rally ká jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn diaspora kan dé ilé Ìgbòho lè gba gbogbo wa ilé Ìgbòho à sùn sí compound à sùn sí kinní àkókò náà gbébọn fẹ́ lọ báyọ̀ kankan jà akọ̀ fi lọ fọwọ́ kàn tó wà nílé ni kọ́ mọ̀ pé yes lóòótọ́ àwa ta wà níta akànṣe ẹlòmíràn sì tó bá pè ní sí a máa point finger pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà nílé òun gan lè kúrò níbi tó wà o ẹni tó bá níwèé ó yàtọ̀ ẹni tó bá níwèé I understand àwọn kan wà láàbùrọ̀ wọn níwèé o irú àwọn yẹn dẹ̀ ń fire up mo mọ àwọn kan tó bá pé wọ́n níwèé àwọn náà fire up bí tèmi ni but wọn níwèé wọ́n lè jáde but àwa tá tẹ̀ ní kankan tó lè gbé wa kúrò nínú ìlú tá a wà ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ fọwọ́ kún wọn tó bá dẹ̀ pé ká tún move ẹ̀ tó bá máa fi di ìparí ọdún yìí ká prepare ẹ má bẹ̀rù pé àní wálé yẹn ẹ yẹ kí wọn kọ sọ mi pé Koiki má wálé ẹ fi ẹ sílẹ̀ ìgbà tá máa wá kò ní ṣe ìgbà tá máa jẹ́ fún yàn kankan mọ̀ ni ẹ pé kí ẹ má lọ sí Nàìjíríà àwọn lẹ́ ń sọ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ mò ń bọ̀ ní kìbìkìbì yes òun lẹ gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi yẹn mò ń bọ̀ ìgbà tí máa wá ní ẹ̀ní mọ̀ pé Koiki má wà Nàìjíríà tàbí lẹ́ ń sọ yẹn fún pé kó má lọ Nàìjíríà gan máa mọ̀ fóun gbàlejò tó bá tó àsìkò yẹn kò tí tó àsìkò yẹn pé má wà Nàìjíríà kálẹ̀ ń sọ pé kó má lọ Nàìjíríà pé káwọn kan má lọ Nàìjíríà bẹ́ẹ̀ yàn ò fi lọ ìyẹn ọkùnrin wa kò sẹ́yìn ìyá wa ni mò ń sọ o ẹ fà àwọn ìyàwó sílẹ̀ ẹ fà àwọn ọmọ sílẹ̀ ṣẹ́rí tá a bá ṣe nísìnyí ìyàn kankan ní bá wa ṣe tá a bá ti dìde ìgbà yẹn làwọn áńgẹ́lì Ọlọ́run wọn náà máa ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dídẹ́ṣẹ̀ rẹ́dì ni àwa la máa fi pètè ìjọba bá ti gbọ́ pé London Bridge is down ẹ jẹ́ ká fast forward rẹ̀ kíákíá ká má ikú pẹ́ any day tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà mo mọ rí nínú yẹn ń sọ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ìjọba bá ti gbọ́ pé London Bridge ti wálẹ̀ ìjọ ìní kí gbogbo wa máa gbéra torí pé tá a bá gbéra wọ́n máa change oríṣiríṣi nǹkan mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ wọ́n máa change oríṣiríṣi nǹkan mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ ṣé Buhari la ṣe rí nísìn àmọ́ bóyá rí Buhari ni bóyá dead Buhari ni all we know is aṣáàmọ̀pá ní president oh my God àti wọ one chance wàá tún wẹ́lò míì náà ẹ̀mọ̀ pé carbon copy wà we are living ó dà pa àwọn kan tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé we are living in a world where wọ́n lè duplicate anything àwọn òyìnbó tó ti ń lo gene wa tó ti ń fi gene wọ́n ti ń wá bó ṣe máa extract lára wa ẹ̀ tó bá lóyún nísìn tó bá lọ sí hospital tó bá careful wá fi nǹkan mí sí lára wọ́n wá bí àwọn ọmọ kan ẹ̀rọ pípa àwọn ọmọ tó ń bí tó ní deformality àbí kí ló òyìnbó tí mo fẹ́ pè àwọn ọmọ tó ń bí yẹn tó ní a bit of yeah hello how are you àwọn ọmọ tó ń bí tó máa ní ẹ̀rọ kojú lásán ni ẹ̀rọ kojú lásán ni kò ń ṣojú lásán because àwa ti fi ìṣẹ̀ṣe wa sílẹ̀ làwọn kìnìyàn náà ṣe ń affect àwọn tó jẹ́ from the African especially the Yorubas a kàn ṣeré pa ni tó bá yá gbogbo wa máa prepare a máa sọ pé yes àsìkò tó but àsìkò yàn tí tó ká ṣe máa ṣe analysis ká máa ṣe awareness ká máa fún wọn ní troubleshooting títí táwọn fúnra wọn máa fi forí ara wọn fàgbọn ìgbà díẹ̀ ló kù ìbọn náà fẹ́ lọ gbé Jonathan wá níṣẹ́ tó máa wá darapọ̀ mọ́ APC àwọn ọlọ́mọ akọ́kọ́ bára wọn jà wọ́n máa clear way fáwa káwa tó yẹ the formality. Thank you very much Simi Ale kò ń ṣojú lásán kìíní yẹn ẹni tó bá yé ló yé ẹ bá trust àwọn òyìnbó yìí o ẹ bá trust wọn o ti wọ one chance tó bá fi gbogbo ara tọ́ wọn o ti ṣe kíni o ti wọ one chance. So I need you buy a lot because I gotta go now. I appreciate everyone. If we have the strength, we'll come back tonight. If otherwise, it will always be another day. Have a very good evening, good afternoon from wherever you are. This is always the one that gives them headache. OLAMILEKAN.
Tẹ̀síwájú.